Gaming Morning Show.
To know where we are going, we need to know where we've been. So today, we look back at the first month of the new year of Gaming Morning Show. All in all, from New Year's Day to January 33rd, this year's shows have been pretty okay.
Alien said, I've seen Footloose. It was pretty okay. Alien's rating. It was pretty okay.
But we have a lot more to give in 2021. One moment. Let me grab my Dunkin' coffee and Dr. Squatch soap.
You might want to
When
go
you
back
eat
to
coffee, you drink your Dunkin' coffee, but then afterwards you take a shower with your Dr. Squatch soap.
Does anyone have my Dr. Squatch soap? So whether we're meeting new friends,
We have a fourth. Welcome, Billy Thundergun to Camper's Court.
or teaching Chad about the origin of our favorite pop stars,
Harry Styles has a birthday today.
Did you know his middle name is Clarence? Most people think he's from England. That's actually all an act. He's actually from Arkansas.
or summoning people from the depths of the internet.
If Austin Attack shows up, I'm going to actually start to wonder a little bit. If Austin just pops in, what? Oh my god.
We get to be here all together every weekday at 6 a.m. Pacific Time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. So grab your favorite snack. Who's up for some peanut butter and cheese sandwiches?
My wife was like, you should just put a little bit of cheese. You don't really taste the cheese. Maybe I need different cheese. Yeah, it was pretty okay.
Grab your favorite drink.
Kiki, I used to work with someone that injected vodka into oranges so they could, quote, drink at work.
And put it on a pancake. Because GMS starts right now.
Morning Gamer! Gaming Morning Show is on the air. And Sean is hanging out left of frame. Center that bad boy up. Hi, Sean. How are you?
Ben.
Did you just stop at fan?
I said that. It was fine.
I was just thinking you were saying fan, and you were going to say tastic.
Test.
Fantastic. It is Wednesday, February 17th, 2021. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. All those camping out in chat, getting ready for the show this morning. I see Kiki Low. I see Axe. Makita has checked in on Twitch as well. Grim Toga. Kajito, good morning. Thanks for being here. And the real AJ Storm as well. Big thanks to the real AJ for the host this morning on Twitch. We appreciate being with us. I technically see Grim at 5:54, but Axe claims that Axe has been here for like 15 minutes, so... You never know who's telling the truth.
No, we have no proof. We'll never know.
How, yeah, like timestamps? How on earth would we ever know? It's kind of crazy. See that? You see that name that just checked in? Yeah, that's Alex. Alex is going to be on the show playing 5 Questions GMS coming up at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time this morning. One of 2 guests that we have today. At 7:25 a.m. we will talk to the play-by-play voice of fan-controlled football, which Sean kind of got me hooked on. This is like the 3rd attempt at a spring football league in the last 3 years, but FCF actually started talking about this years ago.
Yeah, it's been around for a while. And I've been aware of it for at least, the last couple years when Kind of Funny got involved. And it was one of those things that sounded neat, but I wasn't convinced it was actually going to happen because it just seems like it kept getting pushed and pushed, whether that's accurate or not. Like in my mind, it just kept getting pushed. And then when it seemed like it was finally going to happen and then the pandemic hit, I was like, well, surely this isn't actually going to happen now. But it did. And it started last weekend and it was a lot of fun.
Today is the draft for FCF. They do a weekly draft. They can protect a couple of players for each team. There's 4 teams there. We'll get more of the specifics of how the draft works with Greg coming up at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time. And then Alex, of course, at 8:20, as I mentioned. I see the likes of RHS Jack checking in. Culty Vibes, it's good to see you this morning. And look, it's Mike O.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, that's a good name, though.
It's probably a bot. We should ban him.
Ban him for about 3 hours. And then make sure Look It's Mike O comes back tomorrow. That'd be great. Wouldn't want you to be gone forever, so... We appreciate being here on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We are on 5 days a week, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific Time, wherever you may be. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with us on this wonderful day that is known as National Cabbage Day.
Great.
It's a walk-off,
those
really.
pancakes with the cabbage.
Yeah, take the cabbage and you put it on a pancake. We are going to keep the pancakes and crepes discussion going this morning. We are going to have a Camper's Corner later on in the show. And it is worth mentioning, for as much evidence as there was definitively...
Put it on a pancake!
Bob, just a sec, buddy. As much as there was definitive evidence that crepes are in fact pancakes, the majority of the poll still said no, that crepes are not pancakes. We're going to sort it out all in a Camper's Corner. But no matter what happens, just remember, whatever the answer is, you can take it. And put it on a pancake.
Put it on a pancake!
Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it so much. Kakuri is here this morning on Twitch. Thank you. Dr. Chick has checked in as well. Dr. Chick really did get me with the waffles yesterday. Now all I want is waffles. Are you going to try the waffle grilled cheese thingy?
Oh yeah, I'm fully on board with that. That sounds like a great idea.
I was surprised, though, yesterday we didn't have crepes. You promised me crepes. What the hell?
I was outvoted. The wives came up with a different plan, which I'm totally fine with because turns out that when you get off work at like 5 and you have to stop by the store on the way and the store's really busy and you get home at like 5:15, you don't really want to cook crepes anyway. So they made dinner. They had made dinner already, which was perfect.
Pish posh. It is National Random Acts of Kindness Day as well, which coincides, I assume, with Random Acts of Kindness Week. So
Makes sense.
yeah. Ash Wednesday, World Human Spirit Day, and My Way Day, which I don't have any more information on. But it's My Way Day. Maybe it's a Burger King holiday?
Maybe.
Also Nest Box Week. So if you've ever made a bird a nest out of a box,
Is that
you
a
were
new
supporting.
console?
Yeah, it's from Google. Goes with all your other Nest stuff. Coming up, we'll tell you about how Microsoft had snuck, I think that's a past tense verb, the headset that they just launched into a commercial like a while ago. Krispy Kreme has something called a Mars Donut. We'll let you know how you can get it for free. Some new information about a mental health company that was started for the black community by 4 female psychologists. That's coming from People. We'll tell you that story. And apparently Ashley Judd broke her leg in the Congo. I didn't know that. Did you hear that at all?
Interesting.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, apparently there was a 55-hour rescue to get Ashley out of there. We'll tell you more about that story coming up. Our topic of the day has to do with Wi-Fi. Hey, Sean, do you use Wi-Fi?
No, not usually.
It's never going to take
I
off.
don't use the internet.
It's Wi-Fi. Can you imagine wireless internet? Psh, it's never going to work. It's never going to work at all. Oh,
Sorry,
no.
I like my wires.
Austin's already awake.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, Austin. Do you need some more rest? You going to make it? You going to do it? You going to handle it?
A long day.
10 a.m. Pacific time. We're talking 4 hours from now. A charity stream, 24-hour charity stream benefiting Free Food Fridge Albany. You gonna make it?
I'd be asleep still.
I'm in a parking lot. Are you trying to find Wi-Fi? Jack, my Wi-Fi password is Wi-Fi password. Listen, it's not the most uncommon one, I'm sure. But there's lots of people who named it Wi-Fi password. Culty said Wi-Fi's played out. Yeah, it's never going to work. It's never going to work at all. Tell my Wi-Fi I love her. It's good. It's good. That'd be a good name for a Wi-Fi name. Which network should I connect to? Oh, you should connect to Tell My Wi-Fi I Love Her.
That is a good one.
So what's the best one that you can think of? My favorites have been something associated with a country and then airspace. So it could be China's airspace. It could be Germany's airspace. It could be Canada's airspace. Because then when you connect to it, you're technically in blank's airspace. I like that one a lot. It's just humorous.
I'm a fan of puns. So any of the ones that involve puns are good. Like there was one nearby where we lived when I was in Eugene, called Wu-Tang Land. That was a good one.
Wu-Tang Land, nice.
I think my favorite Wi-Fi name story, when I was in Eugene, that same house, the upstairs neighbors had their Wi-Fi was Go Ducks, which makes sense because they were in Eugene and probably students at U of O, and they are the Ducks. But turns out they hadn't changed their default password for. Oh, there's behind you.
Did you save my life, or did I save my own life?
I think we simultaneously saved your life.
Thank you.
You and I. Anyways, Wi-Fi name was Go Ducks. They hadn't changed the password. That's a mistake because me and my friend late at night after having some beverages thought it'd be funny to go in and mess with their Wi-Fi. So
no.
we went in there and we changed the name to Go Beeves, which is the other Oregon school's mascot. And I don't think they knew how to change it because it just said Go Beeves the rest of the time I lived there.
This is an old faithful, and I saw Mike bring this one up too. Pretty fly for a Wi-Fi. That's good. Hide your kids, hide your Wi-Fi. That one's good too. I mean, it's so much fun that you can actually make it, you know, something. I believe I can Wi-Fly. That one's so good too. It's just fun. Like, could you? This doesn't always seem very intuitive because, like, I picture those who handle like wireless connectivity having, you know, the biggest sense of humors all the time. And so I could be completely wrong about that, but I bring that up to say that this could have easily been something that nobody would allow you to modify, and the only thing that you could do with it would be like to rename it, you know, W74328, right? But instead, somewhere along the line, someone made the decision in the Wi-Fi realm to say, hey, we can let them name it whatever they want.
Yeah, it's great.
It's wonderful. I love it. It's great. There's apparently 9 billion Wi-Fi devices in the world.
I bet. I believe it.
Do you happen to remember the first time that you ever had wireless internet? Because the first Wi-Fi that I ever had was at U of O when I was going to college.
Yeah.
And there was
it must have been in college for me too.
It was GoDucks was the name of my one. I'm just kidding. I gotta
Did
fight
it turn?
people.
Did it change to Go Beav? Beav?
Yes, I was living in
Didn't know
this
how to change it
house,
back?
and I had these really interesting downstairs neighbors, and
One's in the room, one's going the other way.
he didn't even hit me.
150. Yep.
Sorry, just a sec, Chad.
10 seconds.
Busy being good at games.
Nice work.
Spleen. But it was like this big lecture hall, and I was sitting there. I'm like, man, my laptop's really cool. And then someone's like, hey, did you know you can get like a wireless card, and then you put it in there, and you can connect to the internet? And I was like, no, you can't.
Liar.
Apparently, you could. It's true. And then at that moment, I realized we are living in the future. They're both on me. I'm God. Help me. They're both there. Okay, they were.
Where's the other one?
You would think is to the west. Yep. Behind the stage. Yeah, right back behind that curtain. I hit him once, maybe. Nice work.
He didn't know he had stem.
Hey, Snufkin is checked in. I remember having an Xbox 360, this is from Culty Vibes, and needed to buy the Wi-Fi adapter. Shut up, Sean.
This person's here. I'm gonna just start reading this quote without cueing you in who it is.
No, I said Snufkin's here, but then I just jumped into a quote from someone completely different. Snufkin, I'm sure you said some cool things too, but you know. Ah, he's behind me.
Save your life.
Wow,
We did
that
well.
was the best gunfight we've had in a while. All right, yeah, Snufkin is here. That is true. Snufkin said, "Kiki, how are you, Love Queen?" I think on the heels of Love Royale last Sunday with romance. Oh, did you hear it? I had a little bit of
A little bit.
a little bit. Was better than. It's better than apparently what most people took away from me on Monday was my rolling of the R's sounds like a snake hissing. So.
It's not great.
Did you see Snufkin? Ice. See? I can say cool stuff. Nice. Yeah, that's my cousin. Mans. Oh yeah, Kiki. Romance is your cousin. I got you. Anyway, Culty said, I remember having an Xbox 360 needed to buy the Wi-Fi adapter to plug it into. How times have changed.
Yeah, I grew up. My dad's been a software developer for his whole career, and so I grew up on computers. So I have very early memories of using the internet, but not. The first time I remember using Wi-Fi probably wasn't even like my freshman year of college because I didn't have a laptop. So it probably wasn't until like towards the end of my 4 years at university.
Yeah, Jack said it's not real internet if you don't plug your phone into the computer. I have tethered my phone before. I don't know what Austin's doing, but said no time for sleep and was going to go fight people for the first spot in line. And then Austin just took off. Austin did say there's one near me that's FBI. I want to try to hack it. Well, they know that now.
Gunfight.
I believe I can Wi-Fi. I believe I can touch the sky. I got hung up on a box, it hurt. He shot me in, now I'm dead. He's right there, please shoot him better.
Oh boy,
Kind
bad
of.
shooting.
Well executed, HV.
You had the Bat Signal 69, Kiki? That was your Wi-Fi name? Was the Bat Signal not available? Just kidding, you can't have unavailable Wi-Fi names. 69, nice.
Nice.
Let's see.
We fight to defend peace.
Yeah, I don't remember having anything creative because I happened to name our first Wi-Fi Princess because at the time I was saying something to the effect of, you know, my now wife was my princess. And so I've basically just upgraded our Wi-Fi. Oh, he was right there. I basically just upgraded my Wi-Fi in the perceived royal hierarchy. So I think we're up to like the Duchess or something like that. Maybe Your Majesty. I can't remember which one we're up to, but we've had very many. I also have used apparently like the 5 gigahertz band is better or more powerful sometimes than like the 2.4 gigahertz band.
Honor your comrade's sacrifice.
I'm dead. Yep.
Nice try.
And so the 5 gigahertz band was like your royal majesty, and then like the 2.4 was like the Duchess or something. I don't remember, but
Clever.
oh, anyone want to be famous?
Strength. Isolate
Pistachio's
and destroy.
asking.
Nice.
Streaks broken.
Okay, so the explanation is that my housemate came up with the bat signal, and I said we should put some numbers in there. So 69 was really the only choice. I mean, at that point, yeah, it's like, what should we go with? No. It's gotta be 69.
Break and engage.
We got Gaming Morning
Gotta
Show,
be.
morning gaming news coming up after this. We'll give you the headlines of the day, this day in gaming history, and birthdays coming up as well. That really hurt. I'm getting shots from somewhere. I have no clue where they are, to be honest. They're
Oh.
right there.
We underestimated their determination.
Add it to the production notes, Mike.
To them, HVA.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I saw him shooting, but you can't shoot through that door.
Grim Toga reporting that the WWE Elimination Chamber is this Sunday. Sunday. The WWE Elimination Chamber. You have to be dead or in jail to miss this, and if you're in jail, break out. Just waiting behind that same door. I was watching the door, no one. Watching the door, no one. I moved to run to the door, shot.
Burst, huh?
Nice work. I'm happy
I
I
knew
was
he'd be
here.
over there somewhere.
I was happy I was here for it. In the
Moral
meantime,
support.
Mike, you'll just have to do with
Zesty!
that's what I got for you. Someone uses 69, we can just play Zesty. Mike, what's so funny about 69, Kiki? It's two people belly bumping. He's just in that corner by the gate thing. Yeah. Right there.
Midair.
We have some on the run. Keep pushing. Don't
Yeah, they
let them
keep
regroup.
doing the same kind of stuff, so I just keep waiting for him.
Wait for it. Wait for it. That's the guy who's going to jump and get shot right there. Oh, yeah, and I didn't even mention this too, chat. Stick around. The Clip ME finalists that'll be having a winner announced coming up this Saturday. We'll have that for you later on in the show. He's back in that corner again.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Belly
More work
bumping.
to be done.
So juicy. Was that the best play?
Zesty!
Thank you. Thank you, Bob. Oh, I got a sunflower on my weapon. Look at that.
Pretty.
So
HBA,
pretty.
you have your orders.
So fancy.
Oh my gosh, I lost that person again.
All HBA
Whatever. It's just a game. 6:26 West Coast time, 9:26 on the East, 2:27 in the UK. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. I am Ryan. That is Sean. If you'd like to find us on the Twitter, you're able to. You can go here. Appreciate it. Watch GMS. 55 of you voted in yesterday's poll that saw crepes narrowly said to be not pancakes. After this Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, we'll have an edition of Camper's Corner, and we'll allow our friend Sean, who was not here during yesterday's argument, to speak his piece. Axe saying they are not pancakes. Uh-oh. It's happening again. No. We are on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Thanks to Blaze for giving us the follow on Twitch. Certainly appreciate that as well. Many people have been hanging out with us this morning, including Grim. Grim showed up early on in the chat. Certainly appreciate that. Thank you for being here wherever you may be. Kiki was here as well, and AJ. We do ask you to check out Austin Attack 12 on Twitch today at 10 a.m. Pacific time, as there will be a charity stream for Free Food Albany. Is it crepes or crepes? I say crepes. Kajito? I agree. It's definitely that, for sure. If you want to be a part of our Patreon, we certainly appreciate that. You can do so by joining us at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. Our early adopter tier available now. First 100 to sign up or until the end of March. We will try to keep those benefits going into perpetuity. Double entries for things like Name of the Month giveaway that Culty Vibes won, a Patreon of ours, for the month of January. And speaking of which, we'll have our Name of the Morning coming up, which makes you eligible for Name of the Month. All right, this day in gaming history, as I mentioned, other things still to come, but right now it's time to get informed. We have to head to the newsroom. We got to get the headlines of the day, video game-wise. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 17th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. We are hours away from an exciting event, which is the first Nintendo Direct since September 2019. The first full Nintendo Direct, that is. That's going to take place today, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So check that out, and we will recap what they talk about tomorrow, I'm sure, because there should be some good news. They have confirmed that there will be news about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, most likely the next fighter that we will be seeing. And it's supposed to be 50 minutes, so if they just talk about the next Super Smash fighter for 50 minutes, that will be very disappointing. So I'm assuming there will be more. This does line up with the 35th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda, which happens on Sunday. So many are speculating that there will be some sort of Zelda-related news in this Direct, but we will have to wait and see.
Will there be any confirmation about a Nintendo Wii New U?
A Switch U, maybe?
No, how about like a Wii New U?
Wii New U?
Because we've had Wii, and we had Wii U. Now we'll have a new Wii U.
New Wii U. What?
Good talk.
Call of Duty is another video game. Call of Duty COD Bakwa, as we say, Season 2 is confirmed to start later this month. This is from Austin Goslin of Polygon. To no one's surprise, because Season 1 is ending, and I don't think anyone was worried that they would just go away. Now we know for sure they're not going to just go away. Season 2 will be coming on February 25th. While Treyarch hasn't revealed much about this season yet, the release date announcement did come with a trailer that gives us some clues about the operators and arsenal that might be included. So you can check out that story-based trailer in the link we provided. The trailer's pretty typical for Call of Duty story-based trailers, but we did get a hint that one of the guns that will be coming is the crossbow.
Oh yeah, let's go. I was just talking to Julian about that, watching Julian play Destiny yesterday. Was talking about a bow, and I was like, yeah, see, I'm kind of partial to bows in games, like the crossbow in Call of Duty, the best weapon ever designed. Sean agrees.
I hated it in Modern Warfare, but I also hated the shotguns, and I don't mind them in COD Bakwa, so maybe the crossbow will be similar. We'll see. There also appears to be a glil in one of the soldiers' hands, so maybe we'll be getting a glil. Glil. So maybe we'll be seeing that too. Also, someone jumps out of a helicopter carrying an entire minigun, so we'll see if that's a thing or if that's just for the trailer. Xbox is adding 7 new games for its mid-month update. So Game Pass will be adding, I have the list here. Code Vein for PC, Pillars of Eternal 2 Deadfire Ultimate Edition for cloud and console, Wreckfest for all of the above, Killer Queen Black for cloud and console, Dirt 5 for all of them, Elite Dangerous for console, Super Hot Mind Control Delete for PC. So you can check those out if you have Xbox Game Pass. Those will be coming in the coming days to a week.
So they're not out today, but they might be.
No, these are tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So we're doing out tomorrow and out today.
Out tomorrow. But these are Game Pass games, totally different.
Okay, gotcha.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. 30XX out on PC, Shores Unknown out on PC, Wolf Team Classic out on PC, Boyd Gore out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch, Shattered Tale of the Forgotten out on PC, Kick It Bunny out on Xbox One and PC.
Sorry, what?
Kick It Bunny.
That's
and
not
for the
your
most
winner?
prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment. Today's name of the morning goes to Ryan. Why don't you take this one?
That's the Nebuchadnezzar, my friend. I got you. Don't even try to trick me with your mispronunciation foolery. Everyone knows how to spell Nebuchadnezzar.
I didn't realize there were so many Z's.
No, there are. Well, unless they are just taking creative liberties with this particular one.
Well, you should just add one more if that was the case.
Never once was worried about how to say that, that's for sure. And thusly, my mispronunciation counter remains at 61. So take that,
Ooh.
Sean. Yeah. An ape?
8 more.
Belly bumping. Nice.
Zesty.
All right, what's coming up on Gaming Morning Show, Bob?
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, this day in gaming history and birthdays. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv.
We certainly appreciate that, Bob. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. Copia has checked in. I thought Copia was saying hi to Mike Snufkin. Then I realized Copia is saying hi to Mike and Snufkin, which is nice. Crepes are thin pancakes. The raising agent is the only difference between them, says Grim Toga. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. And there's more excitement about the Elimination Chamber coming up this weekend. Crepe butter? Or is that crepe butter? Doesn't have the rising agent like... Oh, you were trying to say batter. You did say batter. I read butter. Whatever. The pancake mix does. They're definitely not pancakes. And Culty wasn't here yesterday, so we had a fresh perspective on this one. So, that's important.
I'll pull up my crate-based news.
Okay.
Or notes, rather.
Makida's here. Copia, nice job yesterday, by the way, on Copia's community stream. Aubergine, eggplant, or Barney's thingy? That was a legitimate debate we had yesterday. Snufkin, wait, why are they contacting embassies, and why not the Danish one? Who's contacting? The Icelandic embassy in Sweden just replied. They said no, which means I sent to 2 more. Oh no, well, good luck with whatever you're working on, X. I'm sure y'all have been talking about it. So this Nintendo Direct thing is a big deal? It's
Yeah.
like the showcase?
I hesitate with anything Nintendo to build up too much hype. Because they have a habit of being people get super excited, then they come out and they're like, we're re-releasing this game that no one wants, and everyone's like, cool, thanks Nintendo. But like I said, the only thing they've confirmed for today is Super Smash Bros. Fighter, and it's a 50-minute direct, so there's got to be something in it. So we'll see what it actually is, but the fact that it's the first full direct since September of 2019, they've got to be talking about something. And they have a whole bunch of theoretical slots to fill throughout even this first half of 2021 that nothing big is slated to come out. So there should be some good news in that. But we'll see. So if you're a Switch fan, tune in for sure.
Actually, it looks like...
I'll tell you tomorrow.
Actually, you look like you're working on quite the little project. So I'm going to wish you best of luck, but I did like Snufkin saying, I've had cold brew coffee and scrambled eggs. That's it. You're like 500 points ahead of me in terms of productivity. Some people wake up in the morning, Snufkin, and they contact the embassy. Others wake up and have cold brew coffee and scrambled eggs. But thank you for fitting into our requirement on Gaming Morning Show, which is food, show, and tell. So always appreciate it. Microsoft had a new Xbox headset. And apparently it was in the Xbox Series X launch trailer 3 months ago. There's an image of an actor picking up a headset early in the ad, but nobody really seemed to notice because, well, no one was looking for a headset. They were looking for the new console. So it's apparently going to come out March 16th, $99. The Xbox wireless headset was announced on Tuesday, according to Tom Warren of The Verge. Aaron Greenberg, GM of Xbox Games Marketing, confirmed the Xbox wireless headset was part of the launch commercial during a Clubhouse audio call attended by The Verge last night.
Nice.
I was kind of like little sneaky things like that because it's absolutely true, right?
Yeah.
No one's going to be looking at that.
Oh, for sure. And people are starting to get so trained to scour the background in anything. Because like Phil Spencer's done like little interviews and stuff, and then later it was revealed that that back behind him was like something hidden on a shelf. That was a clue to something about the Xbox.
Oh, no.
People
Okay.
like to be sneaky.
So we're going to go over there. So if you've never been here for Camper's Corner before, here's how this works. Is we are going to talk more about a topic that is on the top of Sean's mind, something that's really bothering him. And since yesterday, during crepes versus pancakes, Sean was at work and didn't have a chance to, add his 2 cents into the thing. We're going to go into this house. Please shut the door on your way in. And we're going to throw down some trophy systems. Ladies and gentlemen, with our Camper's Corner for today, here's Sean.
Hold on, I need to set down my controller in a way that I spin the whole time.
Nice work. Good spinning.
Oh, come on. You can do it. Oh, that's not happening.
Uh-oh.
All right, I give up. Oh, now I'm flashed.
That's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. People only flash the people
Crepes.
they're not trying to kill.
Crepes. They're not pancake. That's it.
That
That's
was
not
your
it.
intention?
I have a lot more.
Okay.
Crepes are not pancakes, and we have two different issues here, and one of them I can see the point, and that is when you define crepes. If you define them as crepes are similar to a very thin pancake, that's fine. You're using the term pancake to help define crepes so that it's clear to people what you're talking about. Saying crepes are pancakes is just wrong. Crepes are not pancakes. You can describe them as like a very thin pancake, but they are not pancakes. Crepe equals pancakes is illogical and wrong and not okay. And here's why. They have some similarities, but they're different ingredients using different techniques and have different applications. Can you have a pancake with, let's see, what's a good savory crepe? Throw some chicken and some ranch dressing and wrap it around a pancake around it? That's gross because pancakes don't do that. Crepes do that. Different application. Okay? You with me so far?
I just one nod to chat. Super.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We're still on this. We're giving a chance
Yeah.
for rebuttal. Continue.
So you cannot say crepes are equal to pancakes. And some people have pointed out that this might be like a square rectangle situation where all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. But that doesn't actually work the same here because there's no situation where the terms are truly interchangeable. If I ask you to draw a rectangle and you draw a square, everyone's happy. It's fine. You went the extra mile and made all the sides the same and made a square, but it's still a rectangle and that's fine. If someone asks you for a pancake and you give them a crepe, they might be fine with it, but they're going to be like, this isn't what I ordered. I ordered a pancake. Similarly, if I asked for a crepe and you hand me a pancake, I'm throwing that pancake at you because that is not a crepe. You didn't do the extra work to make it a crepe. Yes. Oh, and this is what I came up with. Eggs. We're gonna stick on breakfast food. Eggs has this situation where you can say, I want some eggs for breakfast, and someone has to follow up with, how would you like them cooked? And then you can specify scrambled eggs or an omelet or fried eggs, but they're all under that umbrella of egg. There is no general term that crepes and pancakes are underneath. And that's what people are trying to make pancake. Well, they're like, well, there are both pancakes. Crepes are just a specific kind of pancake, but that's not how it works. You don't go to a restaurant and be like, yes, I'll have pancakes, please. And they're like, oh, what kind of pancakes do you want? Regular pancakes or crepes? No one does that. That's not a thing. If you want crepes, you're going to order crepes. These words have meanings, and we have to have the words have meanings. Otherwise, what's the point? I'll just go to a restaurant and be like, I'll have breakfast, please. And then they'll be like, what kind of breakfast? Doesn't make sense.
I want to know your controller. You had it at just such an angle that you have been able to like navigate the room in a circular fashion at the slowest pace ever during this edition of Camper's Corner. Do you feel better?
I just have it face down, and it's doing what it wants.
It's just like slowly you're gonna make this rotation right here, and then go around the room again. So Super, you flip-flopped numerous times. In fact, you started by voting that they're not, then changed your mind and said that they are, and have since changed your mind again because of Camper's Corner.
That's what we're here for. Other examples I had, if I needed more, is pizzas versus calzones. Yeah, a calzone is just a pizza like folded together, but if you order a pizza and someone hands you a calzone, no one's gonna be happy about that.
Just watching you.
And if you call up Domino's, you're like, "Yes, I'd like a pizza." They're not gonna be like, "Would you like a flat one or a calzone?" I said pizza. Give me a pizza. Pancakes or crepes.
Calzone is a pizza? How'd you get outside? Oh, you're not outside. Where'd you go? Oh, you're over here again. Okay. Man, our teammates keep opening this door. Well, thank you, Benabear. Appreciate you. And our other Kyra. I bet they're having fun with us right now.
I bet they're really enjoying this.
Calzones are
You
not
know what
pizza.
You know what they get though.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Yes. Are you good with your Camper's Corner?
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
All right.
Especially I got super back on our side, so I'm happy about that.
If it only takes one. All right, super. Thank you for participating in this Camper's Corner. All right, Gaming Morning Show continues at 6:45. Appreciate being here wherever you may be. I am Ryan. That is Sean. I bet they had a lot of fun knowing that we just hung out with them in time to quit the match. So.
Oh well, I had more fun. I blew myself up.
That is Camper's Corner game mode. It's a new one on the playlist, super. Yeah, if you download Call of Duty COD Bakwa, that's Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Some would say, hey, check out Fireteam Dirty Bomb. But Gaming Morning Show says, hey, check out Camper's Corner on the playlist. That's what you got to do. It is now 6:45 on the West Coast, 9:46 on the East Coast. Today, Greg Meskel will join us, play-by-play voice of fan-controlled football, ahead of tonight's draft. It starts at 4:30 Pacific time, where they pick new players for the upcoming week. Did you invest, Sean? Did you put your $150 or more toward a team in fan-controlled football?
I did not. I am not a partial owner.
I really thought you were for some reason. When I sent you
I
that, I
thought
really
about
thought
it.
you were.
Yeah, but no, I didn't.
Grim,
Didn't pull the gun.
dictionaries are good for defining words, but we're talking about like reality, all right? Like you can tell me all you want about definitions, but we're talking about real life, all right? Grim, who are you? Thank you, Mike. Who are you, Crepe? Okay, the calzone versus pizza thing, or calzone is pizza? A calzone is not a pizza. That one's even worse. Right?
I think Grim just likes to be, likes to stir stuff up.
No, I actually think Grim really is on this one. Okay, well maybe not, because Grim just said calzone is a rolled up pizza. That's not true. That's not true at all. Oh no. All right. Do I have to do another poll, chat? Is that what you want? Do you want another Twitter poll? I'll do it. No, it is not. The Danish term is in-baked pizza. Yeah, Grim, call up any pizza shop. Okay, well that makes it worse. Is that pizza place still open? Because that's what we found out with Copia yesterday.
This is the same issue with pancake versus crepe. It's how are the words used? If I walked into a pizza place and I was like, I'll take a calzone, and they accidentally make me a pizza, and I was like, no, I ordered a calzone, and in front of me they just fold it and hand it to me, I'm gonna be like, that's not calzone, you just folded a pizza in half.
Snuffkid, if I call every pizza place and ask for a folded up pizza, all I'm gonna get is what? That's all I'm gonna get on the other line. Hi, thank you for calling Domino's Pizza. Hi, yeah, I need to get a pepperoni sausage folded up pizza. What? That's what I'm gonna get. Okay.
Same ingredients. So with this logic, every piece of Mexican food is the same thing. So why do we have tacos and burritos and chalupas and chimichangas and taquitos? They're all just tortillas, meat with some sauce, sometimes beans.
That's not a rolled up pizza.
I-
You're describing it as like a pizza taquito.
I can't do this show anymore.
Well, all right. There you go. There's sports talk gaming. They're just subcategories. Fun fact: nachos are just dried up tortilla cut and deep fried. That's true. Can I have some tortilla chips?
That's just nachos are just broken apart tacos.
There isn't ricotta on a pizza unless it's a specialty one. How we doing, chat? The difference for me is that the dough is stuck down in half and cooked that way. That makes it a calzone. That's a different cooking method.
We having pizza for that?
Well, I mean any excuse, but you still owe me crepes, so. My daughter wants to know why I'm yelling right now. Super. Thank you for being awesome. Let's just put it that
So
way.
my takeaway in both of these matters is it is perfectly fine to use one term to help describe and define another term. What's a calzone, you say? Having never heard of a calzone, people can be like, well, it's basically a pizza, but instead of being cooked flat, it's folded together and all the toppings are on the inside. It's fine. What's a crepe? Well, it's kind of like a pancake, but it's like paper thin, and it's usually bigger, and usually roll it up with stuff inside. Use terms to define other terms. That does not make them the same. That's something we use as a definition. Do you think the person who came up, we're back in Camper's Corner again. Do you think the person who came up with a crepe was like, I'm going to make a pancake, but really, really thin? No, they were just making food, and they're like, oh, this is delicious. I'm going to call it crepe.
It's about being specific. You don't go, I want this food group. You say exactly what you want, and you get what you want. It's like ordering a beer and getting pissed because you got a Pilsner. I'm very good at getting pissed and getting Pilsners. Culty, can we fight about a calzone and stromboli? That one makes more sense since calzone isn't a pizza. True. Grim, I appreciate your passion. I think you need Kate. Although, can someone... why am I even asking anyone else to do it? Kate Zaid. There. We have a history of just saying Kate Zaid, and some way, somehow, someone shows up. Kate, is a calzone a pizza? Let us know. Please.
I still like my argument that I made on Twitter, too, which is if you're going to say that a crepe is the same as a pancake, you also have to agree that a waffle is a pancake. Because all of the logic between... saying crepes are pancakes also applies to waffle.
Is Lego pizza pizza?
Lego pizza.
All right. Game and Morning Show 6:52 on the West Coast, 9:52 in the East Coast, and 2:52 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. By the way, I was trying to find the topic of the day, which, if you forgot, because I feel like we might have, it's about Wi-Fi. What's the best Wi-Fi name you've ever seen? One of them was, is a hot dog a sandwich? And I was like, no, we can't. We can't do that today.
Do you think if they had a full office that people came to work at, but why those Wi-Fi name would be but Wi-Fi though?
We got to ask our guest tomorrow from But Why Though that question. That would be amazing. We have But Why Though appearing tomorrow on Gaming Morning Show, so we're super excited to continue to have different folks from ButWhyThoughPodcast.com. Lanisha's going to join us. We're going to talk about the podcast that Lanisha hosts, talk a little anime. It's going to be fun. That's tomorrow morning at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time. But Why Though on Gaming Morning Show. Greg Meskel will join us in about 30 minutes from now. Alex plays 5 questions from Twitch. Alex from Twitch. We'll have that coming up at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time this morning. Birthdays today. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat. Actor Lou Diamond Phillips turns 59 today. Great name. Don't know who he is. No clue. Did you see that one? Superphonic, our Wi-Fi uni used to be called the LAN before time.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. I like that one a lot. Yeah, I don't know why you're doing... I mean, Mike, I guess you're at the office, aren't you? It's like you just turn on the camera, jump on if you want to. Who else has a birthday today? Larry the Cable Guy, 58 years old today. If you're into spinning helicopter shots and explosions, Michael Bay turns 57, the director of films such as Bad Boys.
What you gonna do?
Denise Richards is 50 today. Apparently Denise was in Saved by the Bell, was in an episode of Saved by the Bell. Anyone remember Denise Richards' episode of Saved by the Bell?
There's also a whole list of people who appeared in episodes of Saved by the Bell here.
Is there really?
Yeah, it has links. Check out other celebrities who appeared on Saved by the Bell.
Okay, well, now if you want to have a list of 15 different people who appeared in Saved by the Bell, there you go. Taylor Hawkins, the fifth Olsen child. That was what should have been my takeaway that was pretty okay yesterday. I really didn't know Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen had any siblings whatsoever. I had no clue. Billy Joe Armstrong turns 49 today. Jerry O'Connell turns 47, the actor. Jason Ritter is 41 today. Paris Hilton is 40. Ooh, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is 40. I really like JGL. Did you ever see 500 Days of Summer?
No.
It's a good movie. Very good movie.
I'll have to check it out.
Also, Joseph Gordon-Levitt has a lot of cool side projects, and he also has helped with Shimoyo, the Gregory brothers, the Auto-Tune the News group. Yeah, JGL has done a whole bunch of stuff. A wholesome dude.
Yeah, good actor too.
Michael Jordan turns 58. That's true. Miss watching Michael Jordan play basketball. Yes, I have seen 500 Days of Summer. I have seen a movie. Shmo Yoho. Thank you, Zev. Yes, at least you know what I'm talking about. Michael Jordan, the baseball player. Yes, also the baseball player. Well-known baseball player, Michael Jordan. Turns 58 today. Also NASCAR team owner, Michael Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
Sasha Patirsi turns 25 today? Question mark? Singer-songwriter Shantae Moore is 54 today. Former football player Jim Brown of the Cleveland Browns, 85, played for Syracuse in college. Nicole Mitchell, American jazz flautist. Am I saying that right? Flautist and composer.
Flautist is fine.
Nicole Mitchell is 53 today.
Did you get Ed Sheeran? Did I miss it?
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran's 30.
Did you know Ed Sheeran's... How old? 30, you said?
30.
Did you know Ed Sheeran's
Has it?
30, chat?
Hasn't he been 30 for like 10 years?
Yes. Sure.
Weird.
All right, those are your celebrity birthdays today. I didn't see any birthdays in the chat, but happy birthday if you are celebrating a birthday today. I need a name for my Fallout 4 character. How about The Land Before Time?
Also, I learned today on this list that no athlete will ever be in the top part of this list that we do, because if Michael Jordan gets relegated to the very bottom in other popular birthdays, no one else is getting up there.
Kajito. Fun fact, Ed Sheeran is actually a vampire. I didn't see that on my list, Kajito, but I'll take your word for it. You're absolutely
That was
right.
his fun fact.
John Elway better be on there on June 29th.
He'll be down at the bottom too.
Sony Computer Entertainment of America released the Siphon Filter video game, This Date in Gaming History, 1999. Mario Party E for the e-reader was debuted by Nintendo in 2003. The next year, James Bond 007 Everything or Nothing came out for many of the consoles. 2005, Microsoft issues a recall of power cords on 14.1 million Xbox consoles following 30 reports of failure of defective electrical components causing minor injury or property damage. I don't remember that. It's not good.
I don't remember that either. That's less than ideal. We lost him.
No, I was just looking at...
Gone.
I was looking at Grim asking Mike to sing.
Yeah, as Mike said, he's Ed Sheeran.
Oh, congratulations, Mike. Can't wait. I do like Shimo Yoho too as well. I like the Gregory brothers quite a bit. Capcom released Street Fighter 4, This Date in Gaming History, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 back in 2009. Same year, Dragon Quest 5, Hound of the Heavenly Bride came out for Nintendo DS, and that same year, Grand Theft Auto 4: The Lost and the Damned came out for Xbox 360 in the US. What questions do you have?
For me?
Yeah, sure.
Questions about
Anything.
life?
Yeah, talk to me.
Why does Grim hate us so much?
Grim, we know you love us. Don't even tell me that. From GMS to Grim, your bad crepe opinions, your bad Killzone opinions, will not alter our relationship. All right, it is about 7 o'clock on the West Coast. We are 25 minutes away from Greg Metzkel joining us, play-by-play voice of fan-controlled football. Alex joins us in the 8 o'clock hour. That is Sean. I am Ryan. Hour number 2 of Gaming Morning Show coming your way in just a bit. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Back in a sec.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, today's interview and sports. Join our Discord. Find us on Facebook Gaming. Find us on YouTube. And follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS.
Strolling in the darkness, yeah, all night. Need nobody's help, cause I'm my own light. I just wanna be somebody in my life. But the race is peaceful, so I don't know how to put up a fight. Against my struggles, but I'm putting up all my might. Against my problems, but I don't let mine go out of my sight. But still, sometimes I waver, but I promise I keep up. I keep moving, this ain't over until goodbye. I miss the darkness, I see a shimmer of cold light of light. Come to the sky and soar above, oh high goodbye. I miss the darkness, I see a shimmer of cold light of light. Come to the sky and soar above, oh high. I hope you're ready for bars. Lost direction and I got no pole star. Was fighting alone, yeah, I got these scars. Was going to episode, darkness game over. Not over. I was high with bad emotions. Now it's time for me to get sober. Yeah, I failed and fell down many times. Not ashamed of it, not gonna cover. In life you gotta take a step. Walk the right path, follow your map. Sometimes strangers might be friends and friends might be a trap. All you need to do is keep moving and follow your path. Amidst the darkness, I see a shimmer of cold light of light. Come to the sky and soar above, oh high goodbye. Amidst the darkness, I see a shimmer of cold light of light. Come to the sky and soar above, oh high.
chance, in a trance, painted red, what a romance. Take a chance, one glance, painted blue, end up with a rain dance. Just a bit stronger, an honor and a monster. Yeah, I gotta say I want this longer. Can't find this anywhere, constant calm inside, yeah. Waves above stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Won't find us anywhere, constant calm inside, yeah. Waves above stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Can't find this anywhere, anywhere. Yeah, I want this longer. Won't find this anywhere, anywhere. How I've always wondered. Yeah, I want this longer. Won't find this anywhere. How I've always wondered. How I've always wondered. How I've always wondered. Took a chance, in a trance, painted red, where's the romance? Took a chance, one glance, painted blue, ended on a rain dance. Now a bit stronger, not alone with a monster.
Morning, gamer. It is Wednesday, February 6th, 17th, 2021. I was busy tweeting. Okay, it's a day of the week. We're here. It's important that you're here too. You're right, sports.gaming. Kate never did show up.
We've lost our touch.
Nah, could just be a blip in the radar. We need a CC. What's a CC of what? Are you there? Am I talking? Hello?
Sorry, Kajito said she's like Mary Poppins. So I got distracted.
Got distracted. Calty, have a great lurk. Thanks for being here on this Wednesday edition of the show. I am Ryan. That is sports.gaming. You can find us on the Twitter at these locations. Watch GMS. We got Greg Meskel joining us coming up in about 20 minutes from now. Alex from Twitch going to join us in the 8 o'clock hour to play 5 Questions GMS. All right, I'm going to let you pick since you got to go after Greg's interview. Are you more interested in learning about Krispy Kreme giving donuts as a part of the Mars rover landing? Are you more interested in 4 psychologists creating mental health company for blacks, the black community, break down the stigma is what it's called? Or are you more interested in Ashley Judd?
I want to hear about the donuts.
Okay, so this is according to Michael Baratomo of Fox News. Have a good lurk, Mike, although I bet you're going to be back. Krispy Kreme has a Mars donut, and they're going to offer it in honor of the Perseverance rover landing. But you had to pre-register in a way. Krispy Kreme is offering the donut free of charge to any of the 11 million people who participated in NASA's Send Your Name to Mars program. That's right. It allowed NASA fans to submit their name for inclusion on a microchip to arrive on the red planet with the rover. And those wishing to redeem their free donut need only to show their NASA-issued boarding pass to take advantage of the offer, which will be available for one day only on February 18th. That's tomorrow at participating Krispy Kreme locations. You know what I'm most disappointed about with this story? I didn't know I could put my name on a microchip and send it to Mars.
This sounds like a really complicated way to get a donut. I think I'm just going to go get a donut.
All right, so here's what you got to do.
That is pretty cool.
All you got to do is you got to go ahead and do this, and then you'll get a free donut. Okay, cool. Well, what is it? Well, you got to submit your name, and then it's going to go to Mars. And once it finally gets to Mars, you can have your free donut.
Oh, how much does that cost? Oh, that's $100.
I do
but a
like
free donut.
I do like food promotions like this where you do something and then you get something, right? So you could either do all this work to get your name to Mars and get a free donut, or if somebody in the World Series steals second base, you get a free taco.
Free tacos.
It's different. It's quite different. The mighty Kate slumbers until we truly need her. Kate is on later today, and so I did decide to tweet out that just stay tuned, and maybe we'll have Kate Zaid talk about calzone versus pizza during her show. Maybe.
I don't know if I can talk food on this channel anymore.
Are you worried about saying something and then be like, is that actually something?
Between getting hungry every time I'm on the show and the whole crepe pancake thing, I think I'm retiring.
All right,
This is it.
It's a good run. Everyone say goodbye to Sports.Gaming as this was the final show for the doc. Hey, Mike, might need your help sooner than later. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. All right, it is now 7:10 on the West Coast. Bye, Sean. Gribb's already saying goodbye. I think Gribb's actually very excited to get rid of you at this point. So,
I think we're feuding.
Are we best friends? No, we're fighting. What are you talking about, best friends? Like I said, yeah, the Chris ME Clip ME finalists will be announced during the final break of the show. So be sure to stick around for that coming up around 7:55 today. McKenna. See you, Sean. The accent mark. Yeah, that's true. Sean, you can join Mike on MGS.
Perfect.
The morning gaming show. All right, stick around. We got Greg's interview coming up. The play-by-play broadcaster for fan-controlled football. Just kind of in a nutshell, what is fan-controlled football based on what you've learned about it?
Yeah, so it's a startup football league consisting of 4 teams, and these teams are partially owned by different types of celebrities, mostly football players. I know it's kind of outlandish, but mostly football players. For example, the Beasts are owned partially by Marshawn Lynch. My team of choice, the Wild Aces, is partially owned by Greg Miller of Kind of Funny fame. And so this was a project that was started a couple years ago, and as they led up to its release, fans of the teams, if you go to fcf.io, I think, you sign up and then you choose what team you're a fan of, and then you can participate in voting for things for that team. And the lead up for the season, the fans chose the exact name for the team and their logo design and their jersey design, and all, everything about the team was voted on by the fans. It even got to the point where fans voted on specific rules. So the fans voted on, is 1 foot inbounds a catch, or is 2 feet a catch? Stuff like that. And so now that the season has started, fans can participate. It's streamed on Twitch, and on Twitch you can vote, or you can have the app to vote, but the fans actually choose the plays. So before every down, the fans choose pass or run, and then have a series of 4 or 6 plays to choose from. And whatever play gets the popular vote is sent into the quarterback, and that's the play that is run. So it's pretty fascinating.
We'll have that interview coming up in about 10 minutes from now. We did watch it, and Sean downloaded the app. We voted for the team that was playing the Beasts. No, we voted for the Beasts.
We were voting for the Beasts,
which is Marshawn Lynch's team, and they were playing the Zappers.
Mm-hmm.
And the team, the play names are pretty interesting. What's the name of the running back? Big Hoss?
Superback.
Superback. I'm bringing Superback. Yeah.
And this is it's a 50-yard field. It's 7-on-7, so it's not full scale American football, but it was fun. I had a good time, and it's only a 6-week season, so it's not a huge time investment. It's going to be done, in a little over a month. So I do recommend checking it out if you're a fan of football at all.
Super is a fan of Marshawn Lynch. I'm concerned you're dead.
I am dead. He was on the left side of the house. He is hurt. He He's dead. 150 up.
Smoke grenade.
That's a smoke grenade. That's awesome.
Throwing grenade.
That's not a place you can go. Gonna get lost behind this mannequin. How am I doing, chat?
Nice work.
We got lucky there. Yeah, Marshawn Lynch is involved. I mean, we're gonna ask Greg a whole bunch about this, but you know, Richard Sherman's there. There's a whole bunch of people involved in this thing, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Greg coming up in about 10 minutes from now.
MTC is live. Bring the hammer down.
Thanks. Look, it's Oh Mike. I have no clue where the other one is. That's you. Okay.
Surprise.
I didn't see your name.
Oh, he's in the garage.
Okay, I'm flanking. He's going around the far side. In the
Funny
spleen.
Get cocky. We need to repeat that performance.
Did I have a bad call out?
No, you said far side. I
Oh.
said I like that comic.
I said I like that call out. Ew, look at all the blood on the wall.
Oh, gross. He made a mess.
Going up.
I'm a hawk.
The fate of the
I'm
free
gonna
world is in
go
your
front door.
hands.
I heard a
It's a
tomahawk whiz
burst.
by. Oh, far side. I said far side again. That's not a good call out. Not very specific. I did also try to throw my tomahawk. I think I had decoy
Right
points
in
on
the
that one.
spleen.
We did. We hit it.
Oh, yeah,
Same
for
person in the
sure.
spleen twice now.
His poor spleen.
It's spleen-tastic.
Work clean, work fast.
With you.
One's running up the
Okay,
middle.
right side, middle. I am dead.
Oh,
right
that's
side,
still
one
a
left.
tomahawk.
Nope, the right side one's
Oh.
still there.
Top off your ammo.
All right, what are Wednesday plans, chat? What do you got going on? Any other good Wi-Fi names for us? I've always been able to remember my Wi-Fi password. Have you? I'm pretty good
Usually.
with passwords.
Yeah. I can usually figure it out between 2 or 3.
We did finally have to put our in-laws at one point to the standard, like, you know, alphabet
A, B, C, D, E,
sequence.
1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5.
Yep. Every time we'd go to their house, we could never figure out what their Wi-Fi password was. Oh, he's on the... help me, help me! By the car, moving back to the house, thank you. Hey, Gabe Pride, thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. It's good to see you. Had fun checking out your stream the other day. Gabe, are you streaming primarily on Friday nights and I caught a bonus stream, or is that part of your regular schedule? I want to say that was Monday, but I'm not sure.
Assume all contacts are hostile.
Twitch.tv/Gabe Pride.
One's in the middle.
Oh, yep. I thought I didn't see them.
Top off your ammo.
Good call out.
Back in.
All right, so check it out. Friday in the evening Pacific time. Are you still working on Paper Mario? How about you, Sean? Are you done with Paper Mario?
I am not done with it. I haven't really started it. I haven't played much of my Switch.
Bring the hammer down.
I am gonna check out Stardew Valley though. That's what won the vote when I was asking for what I should play on the Switch when I need to just chill out.
It's a burst. Garage. Oh no! Nice swing.
Top off your ammo.
Paper Mario, Origami King. Yeah, some of the best names we've heard this morning. Land Before Time. I like that one a lot. Pretty Fly for a Wi-Fi. That's a good classic one.
Still like Wu-Tang Land.
That was good. Wu-Tang Land.
Training time's over. Let's see what you can do.
Bet these two are hanging back just a touch.
Oh,
Active battle asset.
thanks for avenging me.
Welcome. Oh no. Oh.
Throwing a Molotov.
Nice shot.
Hit me with your best shot.
Incendiary out.
That was not in the spleen.
No, right in the noggin.
Green light, green light.
I'm just pushing, going straight up the middle. One's in the garage. He hit me. I hear him above, I think. Any ideas?
Nope. Oh.
It's a ghost. Oh, he's in the kitchen. He's in the kitchen corner by the fridge. Yeah, so swing that hard right corner. He might also be running here shortly.
Fine.
Just like we drew it up, chat.
They're gonna be all Heidi.
Zev, I don't know if I said hi to you today. Oh, Kate says she misses everyone, but her power is out, so she's dealing with that. Yeah, positive thoughts. Still running into Texas and some of the other places without power and heat. I mean, I still have people in Portland that I know who don't have power and heat from the issues with the trees falling in Oregon because of the ice. So,
It's not ideal.
yeah, thank you for sharing that with us for sure. All right, I got a story out of People magazine. We're going to play one more, and then we'll have Greg coming up at 7:25 this morning. We also asking, what's your best Wi-Fi name? You got 20 inches of snow this morning? What? Oof. Yeah, Zev, please let her know that we're thinking of her for sure. Axe. Nice. That's a lot of snow. Fourth female psychologist create mental health company for the black community. Break Down Stigma by Joel Goldstein of People. That's what the headline reads. A group of 4 psychologists setting out to make waves with their company Black Mental Wellness. And this is part of an issue because according to the National Alliance of Mental Illness, black adults in the U.S. are more likely than white adults to report persistent symptoms of emotional distress, but only 1 in 3 black adults who need mental health care receive it. So this group of 4 are trying to help that statistic pan out better. Cunningham, one of the people quoted, who is 44, told People, "We're really trying to break that stigma about mental health services in the black community. Since spring 2018, the organization has been providing culturally sensitive educational resources, programs, and workshops, many of which are free of charge, according to the website. They also offer an ambassador program for students and working professionals in order to promote mentorship and establish partnerships across the country," as according to People magazine. Sharing that in the chat right now.
That's fantastic. I especially love the mentorship component of that because I feel like mentorship is such a good tool for people to just change their situations and improve their lives. We should all have mentors.
Yeah, and it's something that helps perpetuate things too, right? You start a project like this, and through mentorship too, it can live beyond what you got started too. So,
Yeah.
all right, I'll be able to play this game now because I was not paying attention that first time.
Yeah, me too. I wasn't.
Grenade.
Nice work. This team's weird. They're all over the place.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish this one. We got into it kind of late, especially with best play cams that take forever.
Best of luck, soldier. The folks back home are counting on you.
On me, on my dead body, moving up. You're chasing. Hey, it's a radio show, Zev. Got to keep the clock.
Good job, CIA. Keep that up and we get to go home. They're gone.
Yeah, we're gonna probably have to bail. All right, Gaming Morning Show continues. It is 7:24 on the West Coast. First lost gunfight match in our history by having to leave early. Sean's still playing. You can see it in his eyes. Sean's not afraid. Are you winning?
I lost.
All right. Stick around. We have Alex coming up in our 8 o'clock hour. We'll play 5 questions with the Twitch streamer. But right now, it's time to get set for fan-controlled football. Greg Meskel coming up next. All right, Gaming Morning Show continues. It is Wednesday, February 17th, 2021. Thanks for being with us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. We're here today to talk about fan-controlled football. We are excited to talk to our guest, Greg Meskel, who will join us, the play-by-play voice of fan-controlled football. It debuted last week, and we had a chance to tune in, Sean and I, and now we welcome Greg Meskel to the show. Thanks so much, Greg, for taking the time to join us on this Wednesday edition of the show. And fan-controlled football was certainly a fun thing for me to watch for the first time. And I've met you through, National Sports Media Association. I've seen you around. I've known you from things like Pac-12 Network. You've done work for the Olympics. But now I see you on fan-controlled football. So when you explain FCF to those who are unfamiliar, what do you say?
Well, first, hey guys, good to be with you. I start first with it's a combination of a lot of things you already know. So if you like esports and gaming, you play Madden, it's that. If you like watching other people play video games on Twitch, it's a little bit of that. If you like tackle football, it's some of that. So it's a lot of these things that you already know, all merged into one. And the big difference is that the fans really drive the bus, unlike anything else.
And it's such a cool concept, and it's such a good mix of different worlds and the old and the new. And something that's really unique about this league is the weekly draft process and franchise tags. Describe a little bit about that process and what's happening today.
Sure. So every Wednesday, the league has a draft, and this is where kind of the fantasy football element comes into play. So we started out, there's only 4 teams in the league. We started out with every team having 1 franchise tag. This week, each team will get a second franchise tag player. So they'll all start with 2, and then we'll have a 7-round draft. And basically, fans get to pick the team that they are aligned with. So you register for a team, whether it's the Zappers or the Beast, Wild Aces, Glacier Boys, those are the 4 team names. And then you go about drafting your team. And skill positions are drafted individually, and then the defense is drafted as an entire group, and then your offensive line / tight ends are drafted as an entire group. So you basically have 2 defensive groups and then 2 OL tight end groups. Those groups will play 2 games a night on Saturdays. And so the fans have the ultimate power, right? If they didn't like the team that they had last week, they have their 2 franchise people, but then they go about picking a brand new team to try and rebuild and do better. And there's ratings and rankings, and so someone that played well last week, maybe they kind of climb the draft board and become more valuable, and you get a chance to really reassemble your group. And then for anyone who's done play-by-play, the saving grace, there's only 1 number per guy. So there's only 1 number 25. He has 4 different jerseys, but he's only 25. There's only 190 and that sort of thing. So you'll really get used to the numbers, even if they're wearing different jerseys week to week.
Yeah, and this is fan-controlled football. We're talking to Greg Muskell, who's the play-by-play voice. And that's one thing, is every player has a jersey for every team, because at any given weekend, they're going to be playing for one of those teams. And you mentioned play-by-play. That's how I know you first as a play-by-play person myself. And that was fascinating, watching you work with sometimes as many as 5 other people at a time. You've worked the Olympics. You've done a whole bunch of other types of jobs. So with the broadcast for FCF, how many people are involved at any given time, and kind of compare and contrast it to some other sports that you've worked?
The short answer is we don't know. We can have any number of people can join us at any number of times. No, I think and that was, I think, one of the things that I brought to the league was having done a variety of different sports in different settings and locations, and remote and on site and random interviews and all that stuff. And so certainly a lot of excitement with week 1. As I think you guys know, we have a lot of celebrity owners with different ties to football and entertainment, that sort of thing. And so wanted to make sure that their voices were heard in week 1. We're planning to have some more back for week 2. There's a lot of good people involved there. And so it's that hybrid of obviously calling a football game, but then it's the ultimate interactive broadcast too, right? You're paying off some of the Twitch chat. You want to hear from some of the owners. So you're kind of going back and forth. And, I kind of look at myself, I guess, a bit as the conductor or the bus driver, right? Trying to kind of weave us through all of this. We're going to hear a little bit from this guy. But, hey, don't forget, there's a play you got to vote on. And we just had a 20-yard reception. And let's go down to the field and hear from this guy. And so it's just a lot of kind of balancing back and forth. It's something that you can kind of prepare for, and then you really just have to kind of live it and go through it. So.
All right, if someone wants to learn more about fan-controlled football, what is the best way for them to check in with you, check in with the broadcast? What are some of the need-to-knows about the league?
Well, for starters, all the games, the draft, everything. And there's a bunch of other programming too, right? So the draft on Wednesday nights, is games Saturday night, a doubleheader. But then this league's really about building out these guys' personalities. And so there's a bunch of other programs. There's a barbershop show, Deep Fade, on Monday nights. There's a review of practice film. There's a review of coach tape throughout the week. All of it's on the FCF Twitch channel, so twitch.tv/FCF. That's where you watch everything. That's where you take part in the chat. For that fan experience, you want to be a person calling plays. You want to draft your team. Really your best experience is the app. So Apple or Android app store, search fan-controlled football. You can do it all right there in the app, right? You can register. You can draft your team. You can call plays, get involved, earn your points, right? There's a gaming element, right? You build kind of your XP or your fan IQ as you go along. That gives you more weight as the season progresses. You have a chance to earn opportunities for your team. So to really be interactive, the app is the best way to go. If you're just kind of a passive watcher, Twitch is the place to be as well, and you can kind of interact and get involved in the chat as well.
The draft for this weekend's games is tonight, or this evening, at 4:30 Pacific time on the FCF Twitch channel. Digital.games in our chat. Been so curious about fan-controlled football. I don't know how KF was able to get their own team. The Wild Aces is what Sean has taught me. Greg Muskell, go ahead, please.
Have you yet been harassed by Greg Miller on social media? Because I think he's gotten everyone else.
He called into one of our recent broadcasts. He's so fired up to go after his rival teams. I think he's expending a lot of energy unloading on the opposition there. I assume he'll get around to all of us, but for starters, his Wild Aces group, talk about just a fired up fan base, and one that has started rivalries before there was even a game. They were starting Twitter beefs and online battles before we'd ever even played it down, and that's only carried on. So to call them a passionate group is an understatement.
Follow Greg Muskell on Twitter. Greg, thank you so much. It was good running into you. I told Sean, we were watching the broadcast. I'm like, I know that person, but I couldn't place you right off the bat. And I finally was looking at your Twitter. I'm like, it's got to be Greg. It was good to catch up with you, and thanks for joining us this morning on Gaming Morning Show.
Hey, great to be here, guys. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. That's Greg Muskell joining us on Gaming Morning Show. Thanks so much. And, we have to say goodbye to a whole bunch of people. We got to say goodbye to Greg. We got to say goodbye to Sean as they're taking off for the rest of the day. I am Ryan. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. And, of course, we have Alex coming up playing 5 questions in the next hour. Digital Doc. Amazing. It's a really cool thing. So say goodbye to Sean. I am Ryan. Like I said, thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. It is now 7:33 on the West Coast. Appreciate being with us wherever you may be. Thank you for watching as well. on our platforms. And big thanks to Tiny Tabso for the host this morning on Twitch. We certainly appreciate that, Tiny. Thanks so much. Oh, yeah, Greg has done a lot of cool sports, like we talked about the Olympics, does water polo for Pac-12 Network, and some other sports as well for other channels like the Big Ten Network. And always have a fun conversation with Greg, but I had no clue that Greg was doing FCF until I tuned into that broadcast, which was super neat. So we'll have that interview and all of our past interviews available to watch on our YouTube channel. If you haven't found it yet, you can do so by going to YouTube and searching for Gaming Morning Show. I am Ryan. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. We have told you about the national days of the day. Here they are one more time. National Cabbage Day, National Random Acts of Kindness Day, Ash Wednesday, World Human Spirit Day, My Way Day, and Nest Box Week. Yeah, a whole bunch of good stuff on the days of the day calendar. Yeah, my cabbages. Tell them Snufkin. Zev. I hope Kate's all right. I get worried because we were only without power in my household for. We were without power for maybe 7-8 hours, and so I just get worried when people are going, days without power. And so I hope everything is as good as it can be for sure for Kate. Ashley Judd apparently was in the Congo. This is a story from Yahoo News' Susie Byrne, and shattered her leg. Now, I know Ashley Judd, obviously, from movies and all that jazz, but also as a UK fan, a big fan of the University of Kentucky basketball team. And that's primarily where I know Judd from. I didn't really know that Judd was doing so much in terms of, work overseas and those kind of things, but apparently was in the Congo rainforest and had a catastrophic accident. This according to Yahoo News. Nearly lost her leg. Recovering in a South African hospital after shattering her leg. It took 55 hours to get Judd from a remote spot where she was injured after tripping on a fallen tree to a hospital for surgery. Apparently shared some photos recently on Instagram, which I was not aware of either. And she's being carried out in a cot that's tied up on a tree branch and being carried by two people. It sounds pretty scary, all things considered. And it turns out that Ashley is likely going to be okay, but that was not going to be the case the entire time. They weren't sure necessarily. There was actually thoughts that maybe Ashley would lose the leg. Had a 6-hour motorbike ride, a bush plane flight, and then had an overnight stay on the floor of a hut. Judd said something to the effect of, "I wake up weeping in gratitude, deeply moved by each person who contributed something life-giving and spirit-salving during my grueling 55-hour odyssey." I'll put the link in the chat, but suffered some major tissue damage and has no timeline as to when Ashley's going to be able to walk again. But there were some photos shared on Instagram of the people who saved her. Yeah, there was even a thought that maybe there would be, a life-threatening thing. Like, it would be something that might take her life, not just her leg. Oh yeah, Ashley Judd was in Double Jeopardy. I remember that. I want to say I assume so, Super, but I obviously don't know. I think so because, in the pictures, then again, adrenaline's a powerful beast, right? Like, might have been kind of in that, like, post-shock moment where, the adrenaline's still kicking in and the pain's not as bad, but, she had a smile on her face as she's being carried out in this cot. Can get around the corner. I haven't seen Double Jeopardy in forever, Grim. That's such a good call. I want to say... I can't. I don't want to guess. I don't remember Ashley's co-star in that movie. Who was in Double Jeopardy with Ashley Judd? You had a broken wrist and drove 45 minutes? Holy cow. We had a friend who, one time we were tailgating prior to a football game, and had damaged his wrist. Oh, I got myself with a grenade. Or his forearm. Had a big old cut in his forearm. And ended up driving himself to the hospital as well. Tommy Lee Jones was in Double Jeopardy. Thank you.
Female operator is down. Location secure. Maintain current position. Losing Charlie.
Bad time to reload. Changing gears with one hand. Oh, that's even worse that you had a manual. I actually kind of really like this map for domination. I'm not going to lie.
Ahead. Don't let up.
This Apex mode looks weird. I hadn't switched over yet. Plus, I got Alex coming up next hour, so I'll probably just play. I mean, you know, I didn't get my loadouts ready for nothing, right?
Here's KIA. Securing B. Bravo locked down.
What do you mean, Alex, by Battle Royale? If Tenacious D taught us anything, it's that you have one more thing to press things just in case of emergency. Always gotta quote Tenacious D for life advice. It is 7:41 West Coast time, 10:41 on the East, and 3:41 in the UK. I actually thought we were going to have a new guest host today. I had my timing screwed up. Our guest host debut going to be a week from today. Waiting for the next MMO update to Apex. Do you think, I heard rumors that, so right now Apex has this, I can't remember what the theme was, locked and loaded? Might have been, but you drop with a Mozambique. I don't know, did they change the loadouts? Because I don't know if that's the case either. But you drop with loadouts, apparently. And that's going to be the case for the foreseeable future. Did they ever change it from a Mozambique to something else? So I've heard rumors that might be a permanent change, right? Oh, that's called a tease, Kiki. I can't tell you. You'll have to wait on a future Gaming Morning Show.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, sports, and we play 5 questions. Follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's called a tease. Sports! Yeah, I gotta get Bob to get a better sports on that one. Oh, will Liverpool make it? Will Liverpool make it into the sports? Find out coming up in about 8 minutes from now. Yeah, follow Greg for sure and let Greg know that you appreciated hearing about FCF on Gaming Morning Show. You must know who Bob is? Bob, what's the key to my heart?
Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flattery.
Speaking of which, Kiki's mom reinforced the voice flattery. I was on Kiki's stream Monday, I want to say, and we get toward the end of the show, and Kiki said something about Mom saying, "Where was Hefty Goof during Love Royale?" and then said something about my voice. So already I have Kiki saying I sound like a proper recorder, which made me realize that voice flattery was the key to my heart. But then, to know Kiki's mom also appreciates the tones. Imagine being in Champions League. Imagine being in League One. Up the Tigers. Hull City till I die. Well, that's because you have an amazing singing voice, Grim. It is very true. No Kiki stream today. Super will be streaming. When is the Super gig? Superphonic. Because I know Superphonic, if you've ever been to Superphonic's channel on Twitch, one more shout out for Super. Every 100 followers is a Super gig. Axe, yes, thank you very much. I appreciate you also giving us the host on Twitch. Thank you for doing that. DRG has the radio voice as well. Aw, thanks, Snuff. I don't know if also you don't like being called Snuff, so if that's the case, I'll never call you Snuff again. Oh, we're playing. Kiss confirmed. It's really loud.
We're losing the advantage.
I can only apologize for my mom crushing in on you, Grim. She's very happily married to my dad. Hey, Chris M. Yee is here. We will be having the Clip ME finalists coming up in our next break. Ahead of Alex playing 5 questions on Gaming Morning Show. That's coming up at 8:20 this morning. Wait, did you say this raid's going to be terrible? I barely even touched the looper. Is it tonight? A little ditty about Kiki's mom. Use voice flattery. Keeps it going all day long. Didn't know it till Kiki said the thing about being a recorder. It was something to remark about. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, we still have to set a date for when Grim and Austin will be singing live on Gaming Morning Show. 1 week away. That's good to know. I mean, someday I hope my mom shows up in my stream. So the thing that I used to do to my mom the most when I was back doing radio more consistently was I would call up my mother and not let her know that she was on the radio, but try to control the conversation so that, you know, I can make her talk about, you know, something random. Oh god, there's people through the smoke! Didn't have enough shotgun shells.
Enemy counter spy plane inbound.
And so after a while, my mother got so annoyed with me doing this that I would call my mother just to talk, you know, recreationally. And my mother would be like, "Am I on the radio?" Be like, "No. Why would I do that to you? That'd be silly." Oh, that's gonna hurt. My mom texts me asking if me and Alien were friends still because she misses him. They just appear at different times. Oh, moms are the best. Yeah, in fact, Chad, you can give us some hearts and well wishes. Father's having surgery today. My father. So. I haven't seen Tracer in our chat for quite some time. But I did run into Tracer the other day in a chat, so thanks, Sev. Appreciate that. All right, we got sports coming up after this game, Alex, at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time. So how many, by a show of hands or, you know, emojis or whatever the case may be, how many of you know Alex already? Because I didn't even remember where I necessarily found Alex's stream, but what I do know is from the moment I showed up in Alex's stream, I've never not, to double negative, had a good time. Never not had a good time. Alex's stream is legitimately fun. I know Caleb Wins Games, who's one of our latest Patreons, knows Alex. Thanks, Chris. It's one of those things that should be fine, but, you know, if you've heard me talk about my capacity to handle anything medical, you know, I still kind of consider that whole joke about minor surgery performed on somebody else. So, Tiny, thank you again for the host. Axe, if I didn't say it, I meant to. Thank you for the host as well on Twitch. If I saw someone run this way. It's so quiet without Mike and Sean. How many of you use, I know, and Kiki uses this phrase really well, many of the people that you see here, if not all of you, are streamers, right? How many of you use your auto host? Because I don't know if everybody does. I have one, but I use it in the wrong order. Yeah, I don't remember. Ow, that hurt. Oh, I could do that. Yeah, imagine having to fix something Twitch-based. Could you imagine, chat? I'm so bad at the behind the scenes, like all the setup process and stuff. Like, I like making the visuals, you know, so the scenes that we use. I've got a healthy auto host list. I love doing that. Like, I like tinkering with the visuals and the audio, and, you know, I found the soundboard that we use now for Bob's voice and all this stuff. But I am so bad at, like, you know, taking the time to make commands and things of that nature. I feel like we're crushing right now, and we're not winning by that much. Oh no! I don't, but will do when I see people, unless I forget. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's my excuse too. I do until I don't. And I don't remember. The commands are coming soon, though. I promise. Oh, God. I didn't defeat the other person. I have quite an extensive list, Kiki. An extensive list. Yeah, I don't even know if there's a limit either. Hey, we're winners! We did it, chat. All right, Game and Morning Show, 7:52. I'll have a quick sports, and then stick around. In the break, moments away, we show the finalists for this upcoming Saturday's Clip ME show, 10 a.m. Pacific. The man, the myth, the legend, Chris ME in chat. Check it out, 10 a.m. this weekend. Part of the Gaming Morning Show community. I don't know if we have, like, Kiki's got Kiki Gang. I gotta figure out, do we have a group term? Maybe that can be what MGS ends up standing for. Morning Gaming Squad. All right, big shout out again, AJ, for the host this morning. Appreciate you doing that for us, as always. Copia was here, and so was Culty Vibes. Culty Vibes you can find doing the 55th anniversary episode of the 45th Parallel Podcast, and a Call of Duty player dabbling in the paranormal. So far this morning, we told you how you can get a free donut from Krispy Kreme, how Microsoft had planted an Xbox tease for its headset that's recently been announced in the debut trailer of the Xbox Series X, and how 4 female psychologists have created a mental health company, Break Down Stigma, for the black community, according to Joel Goldstein of People. We've told you all about those stories, plus Ashley Judd having a 55-hour rescue from a broken leg in the Congo. We'll recap some of those stories coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Alex is 30 minutes away to play 5 Questions GMS. All right, here's your sports for this beautiful Wednesday, February 17th. It's pretty short. Top-ranked Ash Barty upset by Carolina Machova In the quarterfinals, Australian Open Machova into the semifinal berth for the first time in a Grand Slam, number 25 seed. Jason Sanders, the kicker for the Dolphins, is a $22 million extension signee through 2026. Deal also announced included $10 million guaranteed. According to the Associated Press, Jason Sanders, the kicker for the Dolphins, is the leader in career field goal percentage. And a global boxing qualifying tournament for the Tokyo Olympics has been canceled, and a European event was postponed from April to June. And according to the Associated Press, International Olympic Committee said Tuesday plans were changed because of current challenges to international travel and related restrictions in many countries during the COVID pandemic. So there's some of your sports headlines on today. Kiki, thank you so much for the host this morning on Twitch as well. But while there was no EPL scores to report to you, I have it on good authority that Burnley plays Fulham today. Fulham today. Also, I'm typing in Liverpool because Axe has asked me to. So I can tell you that Liverpool was a 2-0 winner over Red Bull Leipzig yesterday. Salah Ghali in the 53rd minute, followed by Maine in the 58th. Manee. I'm really bad with pronunciations. All right, go back to your lessons. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it, Tiny Tab. So, big hugs. The Snorlax. Yes. All right, give me a second. I got to do one technical issue. Yeah, yeah, please do, because, yeah. Manee. Manee? Manee? That's my best guess, is Manee. All right. We are going to show you the finalists for the Clip ME winner. Chris has told me that Chris needs to figure out a name for this. So we'll all work on this together. Okay? We'll have to find a way to describe the winner of the bi-weekly Clip ME show, the next edition of which is this Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific. Hey, Paulo, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Certainly appreciate you doing that. You can, of course, join us on our Discord at that link there. We'll tell you about our Patreon coming up in the next hour as well. Episode 2 winner. Yes, there we go. That's the right way to go about it. All right, I'm going to put us on this return soon screen, and I will get everything queued up
this is Chris
and
M.
ready to
host
go.
Of the Clip ME show.
Clip ME.
Every 2 weeks we
Chill
look
out,
at our favorite clip.
No, slow down. No, I didn't say it was time yet. Okay, so I'm throwing you on that screen. Okay, easy. You know, a person who's good at this would have already had this ready to go. Okay, so we're going to fit this to the screen. Okay, and then it's going to go like this. And why can't I see it?
Clips from the...
Okay, it's there. I said fit to screen. There we go. So that's him. Okay, you can't hear anything yet because it's not created the way that it's supposed to yet. It's supposed to be somewhere over here. Just like when we have like the BRB look in. This is real-time editing on Gaming Morning Show. You can't find this kind of stuff anywhere else but on Gaming Morning Show. Yeah, I want that to be bigger though, Chris. So we're not going to have that. That was a horrible decision on my part. And said we're just going to make this big. Yes, that looks better, and it's going to be in the upper corner. Yep, I like that. Except now I'm concerned that it's going to get into the timer when the timer's going. Okay, never before seen footage of the Clip ME show. The finalists are ready. You may not be ready, but we're ready. Chris ME, tell us all about it.
Hey guys, this is Chris M. host of the Clip ME show. Every 2 weeks we look at our favorite clips from the community and then try to figure out which is the best. This Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific, we'll look at a whole new batch of funny, heartwarming, and hype clips. And we'll reveal the best clip from last show based on your votes. Here are the top contenders. Here's another one.
Just hit Jen in the face.
I'm stuck. Oh.
Hey, chat.
10 noises?
Hey,
10 noises?
can I get a... Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
What the F?
Alright, last phase, guys. He's gonna come back at me. Oh, let's go! Yes! Oh my god! Oh!
Your world had grown old.
Wow!
Feeble.
Oh!
Now, thanks to your
7:45 on the West Coast, 10:45 on the East, and 3:45 for those watching in the UK.
I missed something.
He usually does his time call outs and he's like whatever in the in the UK, and then he sings in the afternoon, but he hasn't said UK yet, so he just segued right into singing in the UK.
All right.
We broke Ryan.
We broke you. You never laugh like that. On the
What?
street. You never get that like instantly when you start laughing.
Well, you started singing it, so I was prepping my like do-loos that I do, and then you said it.
Crushed it. All right, we'll be back in 3.5.
Trying
yeah, Chad, I like that. I think that's a good look. The episode 2 winner of the Clip ME show to be announced this Saturday. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right, Chris, I think we're good to go. Every other week, we will have the Clip ME finalists on Gaming Morning Show. Big thanks to Chris for giving us that opportunity. Lanisha from But Why Though will join us tomorrow at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time. And coming up in about 15 minutes from now, we'll have Alex of Twitch join us to play 5 questions GMS. What do you think, Bob?
GMS. We play 5 questions and GMS. Morning Gaming Renews. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
All right, there we go. Nailed that too. I am Ryan. All right, here we go. Gaming Morning Show. Mad Artisan has checked in to the GMS audience, the official merchandise supplier of Gaming Morning Show. Because Mike O buys more shirts from Mad Artisan than I think I've bought from anyone else. I have some But Why Though gear. I have some Claire Witch Baby gear. I will be probably the first on the doorstep for the Kiki Low merchandise line whenever that happens. All right. Look, it's Mike O. Welcome back off the lurk. And everyone, Mike O has just ordered a new PC. Good luck, my friend. Good luck on your journey. I want voodoo pins as an official merch piece. That'll be awesome. You can see this is the streaming computer here. And I have like Perfect Lioness. I have a Perfect Lioness sticker. But I don't want to put actual stickers on this case. So I'm going to look for like a way to do like film or something so I can put all my stickers on it. But then when it comes time to sell it, I can just peel those off and throw it up onto the wall. So, you have voodoo doll pins, Nate? What? Kiki, are you going to print the Lowriders gear? Yeah, maybe. Next Wednesday, come hang out as Hefty Goof edits the stream live in the second hour. Otherwise known as the Chaos Hour. Chaos Hour, right? I didn't know you were a pin maker. Voo Designs. I like it. The Nintendo set. All right. Shout out Mad Artisan. I'm going to add you to my list too. Part of the final hour crew. Yeah, if you add twitch.tv to many of the names you're seeing in chat. I like how I had to type that to make you understand what I'm doing. Pickle Final Hour crew. Thanks for being here. Part of the FHC. Lowriders gear. I'm waiting for Audrey's to arrive at the minute. Yeah, I have so much gear that I want to get. I love Nate's shirts too. So, probably sooner than later. That's for sure. No Voodoo Donuts. Voodoo Donuts. Ugh. Did you all like, so Voodoo Donuts. Oh, hey, Lady K. Thanks for being here too, part of the Final Hour crew. Did you hear, Voodoo Donuts became famous in the Portland, Oregon area because they put, bacon on a maple bar. But it wasn't, the first time that it ever happened, right? And hello, Nintendo nerds. FHC. Final Hour crew checking in. Thanks for all the ambassadors being here as we are approaching 30 joining us on Twitch. Appreciate being here wherever you may be. And thanks for all the hosts again to everybody out there. The likes of Kiki Low, Axe, Tiny Tabso, the real AJ Storm, and earlier, about 11 hours ago, Blaze also gave us a follow, which I certainly appreciate too. Thank you, Blaze, so much for following us on Twitch. So I don't really like the maple bar on the bacon on a maple bar, but that was the thing that put Voodoo Donuts in Portland, Oregon on the map. You can go all whole sorts of places to find that. So I've never quite understood why that was such a big deal for Voodoo, but it was. You've been playing Smite? Still need to watch someone play Smite. I'd rather take my bacon and put it on a crepe. Bacon on a maple bar? Hey, Chris, you actually had an amazing looking maple bar on Twitter, right? Or did I see that in Discord? That was nutso. That maple bar looked like the size of the thing that Copia put on stream from Barney. Gotta go catch up on some other stuff. Bye, Makita. Thanks for hanging out with us, and thanks for that raid recommendation yesterday. Appreciate that as well. Been to Portland once, and I was way more impressed with Blue Star Donuts, as was I. As was I. I think the Portland Voodoo got popular is because they're open late and right next to a crazy strip club. I mean, you can say that about a lot of places in Portland. So at one point, Portland, Oregon had more strip clubs per capita than any other major city in the U.S. So, oh yeah, check out Chris M.E. on Twitter. That thing will look nutso. Thanks for all the love, Axe, over to Makita as well. Our topic of the day, and this is good because we kind of got a refresh of people. We have Axe coming up, or Alex coming up, not Axe, Alex coming up in about 9 minutes from now. What's the best Wi-Fi name you've ever seen? And can you remember your Wi-Fi password easily? Let us know in the chat. I mentioned my favorite Wi-Fi names have been related to airspace, and so you could put any country in it, and then if you join that Wi-Fi, you would be in that country's airspace. It could be China's airspace. It could be Norway's airspace. It could be Sweden's airspace. That's a good one. I like that. And then you can have a fancy little password to go with it. So that's the one I like. I liked Super had LAN before time. Sean brought us Wu-Tang LAN. And then there was a couple. I think Maiko was one of them. Can't remember who else brought up Pretty Fly for a Wi-Fi. FBI Surveillance Van was a pretty funny network name. Austin, which by the way, we are 2 hours away from Austin's 24-hour charity stream, Austin Attack 12 on Twitch, said there's an FBI place near her, and she was going to try to hack it. I didn't necessarily think it was a wise decision, but you know, Austin's getting ready for the 24-hour charity stream. I didn't want to try to talk her down from what she might have thought was a good one. My dad named his Wi-Fi Roy Hobbs. Is your dad's name Roy Hobbs? I got you, fam. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Austin, I hope that it's from a movie. Damn it. Of course it is. If you know anything about me, I don't know anything about movies. I've watched like 4 movies in my life. Oh, I joined one in progress. Well, that's quite unfortunate. The Natural. Yes. The big gay router. That's a good one, too. And I think that's kind of the fun thing about Wi-Fi names is you know, this could have easily, I said this in the first hour, easily could have been someone in IT or whoever is helping make this protocol. I think there's like a national or international like Wi-Fi conglomerate or something that makes all these decisions. But it easily could have made it very unfun. You know, every Wi-Fi router has to be named certain initials, certain numbers, you have to have a certain sequence, all this stuff. Like, that could have been the case. And instead, like, they made it so you could actually rename it. Blue Rock. Well, the good news, Nate, is I don't think it's a Breaking Bad reference, but I also don't know, you know, anything about Breaking Bad. Bryan Cranston stars in Breaking Bad. You didn't know that. Ah, I thought I had her. So I ordered a PC. Take that, Megan. Who are you talking smack to? Oh, you just got him! That's so awesome. Yeah, the hardest part's waiting for the merch to arrive. Waiting is the hardest part. Well, that was a really short game. And I don't think I have time to fit another game in. Man, that timing would have been excellent. You talked it into reality, Kiki. My wife told me I couldn't change it to crepes aren't pancakes. Till I make them type in the password and it's Fraggle. I got you there. Fraggle Rock was really good. My wife wouldn't let me change the Wi-Fi name to crepes aren't pancakes, so I bought a PC. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, everyone in chat, thank you so much for joining us. We now segue over to Look It's Mike O for marriage advice. Number one tip from Look It's Mike O. I ordered a PC. My wife wouldn't let me change the name of the Wi-Fi, so I bought a PC. There you go. That's how you do it. If your significant other says, hey, you can't do something, the best course of action is to just buy something. Yeah, Chris, I don't know if that's gonna, I don't know if that's a sustainable plan. In Portland, one of the Wi-Fi networks was yell for Wi-Fi password, and if you ask, they give it to you. That is true. We were split with the wives. I didn't actually get Sean's wife's opinion. I meant to yesterday during dinner. If crepes or pancakes. The Sports.Gaming's in the chat. You can let me know if you actually got an answer out of your wife. I had a Breaking Bad reference as my Wi-Fi name. One of the neighbors was called Heisenberg, and mine was Blue Sky. So you said there's stickers that you got, Kiki? The badges. Nice. That's true. Copia. If Copia was counseling Peter and Austin's relationship, that would be the advice that... Yeah. Okay, so Sean's wife said crepe is not a pancake. So Gaming Morning Show wives, 2 of 3 suggest that crepes are not pancakes. Yeah, so Copia would say to Peter and Austin, hey, guess what? Just buy another PC. For emphasis. I don't know how Peter would handle that. Peter seems to be fairly frugal. So, Alex, in the chat, getting warmed up. 5 questions coming up in mere minutes on Gaming Morning Show. We have a guest also for 5 questions coming up on Monday, which we'll let you know about either tomorrow or the next day. So thank you for the best answers to the best Wi-Fi passwords. I appreciate that. Today is National Cabbage Day, National Random Acts of Kindness Day, Ash Wednesday, World Human Spirit Day, My Way Day, and Nest Box Week. Apparently Microsoft, according to The Verge's Tom Warren, is putting out a wireless headset. It's going to be for the Xbox Series X and S. And back in October, they actually put that headset into their commercial for it. But nobody knows until now. It's been announced that it'll be $99 for the Xbox wireless headset. Announced it on Tuesday. It'll be on sale March 16th. Verge last night was on a call, and Clubhouse got confirmation. It's not the first time Microsoft has openly teased unannounced Xbox products, according to the writer. Xbox chief Phil Spencer hid the Xbox Series S on his shelf last year before Microsoft had even announced it was working on a second next-gen console. There you go. There's some news from The Verge. I'll throw that into the chat. Coming up later this hour, we'll have our Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews as well. Everyone will be here tomorrow, so be sure to tune back in for Gaming Morning Show. We have that coming up as well on Gaming Morning Show. All right, making some changes really quick. Probably was supposed to do this instead of playing with all the Clip ME stuff that I ended up playing with prior to now. That's right. I got this, chat. Don't you worry. Ryan's on it. If I was afraid, I'd buy a dog. But I'm not afraid. So that's good. That looks good there. And then here. That looks good there. Gonna do this. All right, chat, here we go. Stay tuned. We play 5 questions with Alex from Twitch coming up next. Gaming Morning Show on a Wednesday. Getting set for Gaming Morning Show's 5 Questions with Alex. We're going to do so in just a bit. Alex, appreciate you taking the time to join us on Gaming Morning Show. It is great to see you on this Wednesday morning. How is your day going?
It's going good, man. Thank you for having me. I'm
Absolutely.
really excited to hop on the show for the one time.
Yeah, absolutely. It was good to see you in chat this morning. I appreciate hanging out with us wherever you may be on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube. This is Alex, as I mentioned, and Alex is a Twitch streamer. I don't remember, honestly, how I found you, but what I do know is so many other people that I've met in the streaming community also know about you, so I'm sure that I would have ran into you one way or the other no matter what.
Yeah.
If someone has never been to your stream before, what can they see when they join you for the first time?
Definitely a variety of games. I play at least, I'd say like 6-7 different games, but my most popular being Minecraft. I love Minecraft.
Why is that?
I don't know, just building stuff, the PvP, the diversity of it, the how many things you can do on it, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's really fun.
Yeah, and I liked checking out your stream. What made you decide to get into streaming in the first place?
Oh, okay, so this is a really good question. My mom, she seen like, this was when the Fortnite community was huge at the time. She seen like the tournaments going on in Fortnite, and she saw how big it was. She was like, "Why don't you give streaming a try?" I was like, "Streaming?" I'm like, I really didn't hear of it at the time, so I was like, I went on Twitch and I saw some really cool streamers, and it was honestly, it was like, I should try this, and I did.
Well, we are so happy that you have. You know why? Because I enjoy watching your show. We got Rambo in here with big old exclamation points for Alex. Fictionalize is here as well, saying hi to you. A lot of folks, like I said, in our chat know you as well. But what we need to do right now is to have you play 5 questions with us. It's time for 5 questions with Alex from Twitch on Gaming Morning Show. Let's go! All right. Like I said, these are not typically hard questions, but we do keep score on some of these. So if for some reason, you don't get the first one, don't get discouraged, because even, we've had an 0 for 5 before, and that's no big deal.
Okay.
Your first question is about your Twitch bio, because it said you're from New York, and then I've also watched some of your streams, and I've seen you wear a Yankees cap. So, how big of a Yankees fan are you?
I'm a pretty decent Yankees fan. I haven't kept up recently with the Yankees.
Now, why did you like the Yankees in the first place?
One of the reasons, cause like when I went to the games of the Yankees, was like really the crowd was really engaging with the sport or whatever. It was really nice.
Do you have a favorite Yankees memory?
Jeez, probably when Jeter hit a home run.
Maiko, who's a Mets fan and one of our co-hosts, did say, "Alex, you had me until found out you're a Yankees fan."
No.
I bet Mike will be fairly forgiving for you. All right, see, I told you, the questions aren't that hard. The second one has to do with games on your channel, and I did ask you a little bit about Minecraft, but I want to get something more. I've seen you play Minecraft, Valorant, something called Codenames, which I actually didn't tune in for that stream.
Ooh, yeah.
Now, what is your favorite thing about Minecraft, especially if there's a good story behind it? Do you have a fun story from your time playing Minecraft?
Jeez. Okay, so when I first started streaming, I used to do hardcores, right? And it's like hardcore is essentially like, if you die once, then the game's all over. Oh, Jen said I killed her horse. That's another good story. I killed her horse. Yeah. So hardcore's one time you die. I was grinding for about 30 minutes, right? And this whole new mob popped up that I didn't know that was in the game. It's called a skeleton horse, and it's like at least like a pack of 5 of them, and they spawn from lightning in the air, and they're super overpowered. So that's how I like discovered the skeleton horse or whatever. It was insane. It was a while ago though.
Now, Maiko says he's gonna forgive you, okay, because you have a pretty awesome book behind you. So I'm gonna let Mike ask question number 2.5. What is the book that's over your shoulder?
Okay, so the book that's over my shoulder is a book that I just got recently from my mother on Valentine's Day. I had a really special message in there.
That's awesome. And Sports.Gaming gave you credit for the first one. So you're now 2 for 2 on 5 questions with
Let's
Gaming
go.
Morning Show. Thank you, Fictionalized, for giving us information about dead horses. I always like that. By the way, I put all the chickens in your house once, Alex. That's from Cook in here. Fictional is also bad at the game. That's good too. Oh, Mike O gives you 2.5 out of 2. Question number 3 for Alex on Twitch. Of the categories we gave you, and this is probably the most trivia-based one that you're going to have. You
All
said
right.
the most knowledgeable category you have was about entertainment. So in 2005, God of War was released. Exclusively for which game console? Was it PS1, PS2, or Xbox 360?
Okay. I don't know much about God of War, but I'm gonna base this mostly on the year 2005. I'm gonna go with PS2.
Judges? Ding! Got it correct. You are 3 for 3. PS2 it came out for. And fun fact, the voice actor for Kratos, the main character in God of War, has changed multiple times according to Game Rant, which I found out while prepping for this show. All right, here we go. Question number 4. We asked you, Alex, what is something that you seem to know a lot about that others seemingly don't? And you said things like PCs, video games, but also photography. So I got curious about that last one. What is something about photography that you find super interesting?
All right. I'm glad you asked that question. The photography is the way to explain it. I explain it like kind of like Legos. And the way I explain it like Legos, because it's so many like parts you can do, bodies, lens, you know, it's really interesting. And I really like taking photos, and there's like different lenses for different cameras, and I've been like collecting lenses recently, and it's really, really, really fun. And also like take videos as well, videos, photos, all that stuff. I love just taking photos. I don't know, it's weird. I can't tell you why.
Do you have a portfolio?
No,
photos
I
you've
don't.
taken?
I have it like in my SIM card or whatever. I haven't posted it yet. I haven't released it.
Nintendo wants to know. Actually, technically, Nintendo didn't want to know how old you were when the PS2 came out. What was that? 2002?
How old I was when the PS2 came out?
2000. Let's go 2000. How old were you in the year 2000? If you don't mind.
I was not born yet.
All right, that's the answer. AJ had it. Wasn't even born.
Am I the youngest person to be on this show?
Oh, I'm guessing, absolutely. I don't know anyone else who's younger than the year 2000, so Maiko goes oof. I will tell you, you're also crushing it because I've asked you more bonus questions than I've ever asked anybody else. So I think you're at this point like 7.5 out of 4.
Let's
let
go.
alone question number 5. We asked you where you haven't traveled that you would love to go, and you said Tokyo. So, according to HolidayMe.com, Mount Fuji is only visible from Tokyo a certain amount of days per year. Is it visible for 40, 80, or 120 days each year?
Oh gosh, this is a good question. Jeez. I'm gonna go with. This is a complete guess here. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna meet it in the middle. I'm gonna go with 80.
Judges, for a score, according to Maiko, of 5.5 out of 5. 80 is the correct answer.
Let's go!
Alex! If Kiki Low was here right now, we'd have fireworks. Alex had a perfect run through 5+ questions because I asked a whole bunch of bonus ones. Yeah, apparently 80 days a year. So make sure if you ever do go to Tokyo and you want to see the mountain from the city, Alex, that you plan accordingly so that you get there when you can actually see it. All right, give us one more rundown. If someone wants to join you on stream, where can they find you? And what can they expect?
They can find me on twitch.tv/x_Alex with 4 X's at the end. And what they can expect some, not the highest tier gameplay, but some good engagement with the chat. You know what I mean? Some just a fun time. You know what I mean?
Well, I am certainly happy that Mom encouraged you. I'm happy that Mom got you that book behind you, and I'm happy that you're part of the Twitch and streaming community.
Thank you, man.
Give a shout out for Mom, and we'll let you go.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you having me on the show, man. It was amazing.
Absolutely. Check out Alex on Twitch. When are you streaming next?
I am streaming today
There you go.
at 8 EST.
All right, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific for Alex. Everyone's saying, thanks, Alex. Appreciate you joining us on Gaming Morning Show. That is Alex on Twitch. Thank you so much. We appreciate you joining us on Gaming Morning Show. That was a lot of fun. Oh, I didn't even see in the background. It was off camera, but has a Giants logo out there, too, so a Giants fan to boot. Hey, thank you, chat. Thank you, everybody who introduced me to Alex by some means. I'm super happy that we've been able to find Alex because I really, really like Alex's stream. Yesterday I was checking out. Have you ever seen, I think his name's Mark, but does like the engineering type videos and had the squirrel obstacle course? Yeah, Alex was checking that out on stream between Minecraft games when I jumped in. I want to say that was yesterday. Thank you, Sprite, for joining us. Sprite, excuse me, for joining us. See you there. Fictionalize the good stories behind you. Rambo, I see you there. Everyone who came over from Alex's stream, we certainly appreciate you joining us on Gaming Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. Yeah, Mark Rober video. That's correct. Yeah, had this obstacle course, and you can find more information about us on YouTube. We'll also post our link to Alex's interview on our YouTube later on in the week. I'm actually really super behind on posting some of our past videos, so I apologize for that, but sure to give us a subscription on YouTube, and we'll get to that 100 soon, so we can just start telling you to go to youtube.com/Gaming Morning Show. Yeah, Alex, absolutely. Thank you, and thank you, Killer Point, for the follow on Twitch. We certainly appreciate it. Also, Virgil Girl, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. We see that one as well. Our topic of the day has to do with Wi-Fi. We've been asking you what is some of the best Wi-Fi names you've ever heard. We've had some good ones recently in the chat. Appreciate you doing that for us. Tomorrow, the full boat will be here again. We'll have Look, It's Maiko. We'll have Sports.Gaming and myself back for all 3 hours on Gaming Morning Show, as we typically do on Thursday. We're also going to have our interview coming up tomorrow where Lanisha will stop by a host on ButWhyThoughPodcast.com. We've been having But Why Though join us every Thursday, and this will be the third one that we've had. Lanisha will have a chance to talk to us about a whole bunch of topics, a lot of expertise in the world of anime and such, and that's one thing that's been super fun about having But Why Though on the show is because, you know, we don't necessarily cover a lot of anime on this, so that's one aspect that I really like as well. Killed my horse out of cold blood. What a monster! Alex, you monster. Morning Gaming Show. That's a Look, It's Mike O's new show coming up, premiering pretty soon. Nintendo Nerds, are you going to co-host MSG? Morning Show of Games. Is that your show? I did. Those are the best badges that Kiki got from, was it Aubrey or Audrey? I bought Pokemon Dragonair, and I'm thinking of getting the Death Star and earrings. All right, so watch Morning Gaming Show tomorrow here on GMS. I got it. Okay, yeah, this is pretty easy. Hofbrew, best Wi-Fi name. It burns when I pee. It burns when I pee. Audrey, maintaining mediocrity. That's where you can find Audrey in the badges. Badges? We don't need... Yeah, we definitely need to have badges. Nintendo, I'll be inviting Alex on for 6 questions. Too late. I somehow got to like 7.5 questions today. That's so good. All right, Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Re-News. We recap the top headlines of the day. If you missed this day in gaming history, we do it at the 50 point of the 6 o'clock hour, 50 minutes after the hour. Sony released Siphon Filter for PlayStation this date in 1999. Mario Party E for the e-reader in the U.S. launched in 2003. 2004, Electronic Arts released James Bond 007 Everything or Nothing video game that came out for all of the machines in 04. 05, Microsoft had a huge recall. Over 14 million Xboxes were called back because there were power cord issues, lots of defective failures of the electrical components, including some that caused injury or property damage. Nintendo's, Hofbrew's taken off, but that's your sister's Wi-Fi as it burns when I pee. Oh, Sports.Gaming's got a new show, too. It's always important to promote our community. Premiering Friday, Gaming, also Morning Entertainment. The new game show on streaming platforms. And I would get away with it if it wasn't for those meddling hefties. Yeah. 5 questions. Oh, no. I agree. Got to collect them all. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, Alex. You have a great stream. Keep it going for sure. And if you ever need any help, you can always reach out to Gaming Morning Show. We are in the Discord. You can find us on all of the platforms at gamingmorningshow.tv/where-to-find-GMS. Rockstar released in 2009 Grand Theft Auto 4, The Lost and the Damned for Xbox 360. Same year, Square Enix released Dragon Quest V, Hound of the Heavenly Bride. And Capcom in 2009 as well released Street Fighter 4 for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Yeah. Quit hijacking my show, Maiko, Nintendo, and Sports.Gaming. When I'm by myself right now, it is my show.
Maybe it was Skynet.
Maybe it was. All right, we're going to play one more game of Black Ops Cold War. I'm going to play Kiss Confirmed. What's ahead, Bob?
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And the clip of the day.
It's all ahead on Gaming Morning Show. Big thanks to Greg and Alex for being our guests today on Gaming Morning Show, and available sometime this afternoon if Kate gets power, which it sounds like Zev said that Kate does not have power quite yet. We will throw the answer to crepes versus pancakes from our Twitter, and maybe propose calzone. Is calzone pizza? That's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. And throughout the rest of the day, maybe with Kate Zaid. We'll see. I don't know. I pitched it to Kate, but I don't know. Kate's got no power right now. So we'll have to see what happens. Yikes. Big yikes. Calzone is not pizza, but it is delicious. Only Kate is the one with the power to give Kate power. That's true. Kate controls the power that Kate has for the power. We are also, and I should have had a countdown. Sorry, Austin, but we are also less than 90 minutes away from Austin Attack 12's 24-hour charity stream supporting Free Food Fridge Albany. That is at Austin Attack 12 on Twitch. So be sure to check that out. Give Austin lots of support. Austin hasn't slept for a while. So it is pizza. Doubt it. Calzone is not pizza. Stop it. I don't want to hear this nonsense. All right, here we go. One more game of Kiss Confirmed.
Kill confirmed. Mission clock is running. Make every second count.
I'm going to be straight with you, chat. You're going to love the clip of the day today. Yeah, I've never been into Minecraft. I like watching people play Minecraft, though. That was, like I said, what was fun about watching Alex's stream the other day was I got a chance to just do that. Oh, it's out of bullets! I'm sorry, what? Beard cam? Oh, look at that! I got a beard cam! Nice! Someone saved my life. Nintendo, we talked a little bit about Valheim yesterday. Fictionalized. I would absolutely be interested in something like that if I had more time to play games. You're pretty much watching the only time that I can play games other than maybe playing some Apex Legends with ranked. Good old chin cam. Oh my gosh. I used the wrong shortcut. That's why that happens. You like it, Pickle? Is it pretty okay? Yeah, coming soon to Gaming Morning Show. We'll have the Beard Cam Redemption. I've been also watching, like, Lady Undead's been playing Red Dead Redemption. Like, I get a, fictional to kind of put in perspective. I actually watch a lot more people play games than I probably play games myself, and actually like it. I have the attention span of a squirrel, and so that's why I do radio style shows, because I get to do something for about 10 minutes and I move on. I do something for 10 minutes and I move on. I'm not very good at long-term focus, so same. Okay, so it's gonna be right here. Yep, I have a feeling. I was wrong. Man, that person is loving the little grenade launcher. I was really concerned that game was super spooky. Did I just defeat myself by throwing... Yeah, the trophy system. I know, but you know, you also have to understand, like, I get people who tell me, oh, it's not that spooky, and then I watch it, I'm like, this is terrifying. I'm scared. I don't like this. I don't like where I am. I'm worried for my life. That person with the grenade launcher is driving me a little nuts. That person got him, though. Well, that's not fun either. I don't like being chased. I know some parts were. Absolutely fictionalized. Thanks for hanging out with Gaming Morning Show this morning, and thanks for the follow. Appreciate you doing that on Twitch as well. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Yep, I'm gone. $4 a.m. I haven't run into any noticeable bugs other than some NPC pathing issues, and that's about it.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
You and I will be able to play some 8 p.m. Apex, Chris. But the problem is I only can do about an hour, and I gotta go to bed. But also, I'm looking for a ranked team, and you're just, you know, in hot demand. Everybody wants a Chris ME on their team. Oh, and that was one thing. Does anyone know, what was the game I asked Alex? Was it Code Wars? Alex, you can put it in the chat since you're still here. But what is that game? Ooh, Nintendo! Me and you could play some evening ranked too. I'm about to play some morning ranked with Kopi and AJ. They're gonna hang out with me at 4 a.m. But Nintendo, we could be part of the evening ranked. Although I don't know if that's acceptable. I don't know what rank etiquette is. Code names, not Code Wars. Take that. Elena, thanks for hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show, and thanks for stopping by to support Alex. I don't like the gas mines either. I didn't get to it. No, I want you on my team. So does everybody else.
Your orders were clear. Don't let them get ahead.
10 p.m. Pacific time. I'm only up 10 p.m. Pacific time on Fridays, and that's about to change, so yikes. Yes, prop hunt, Call of Duty. Who doesn't quote? You've never quoted Nelly Furtado? See, the way that I think of Nelly Furtado is, you know, really in all reality, like, I'm a lot like a bird. I kind of always fly away. Yeah, we're trying to get that together maybe for Saturday. That's gonna be a tall order. Because I don't think I'm available now for Saturday, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll have to check out Codenames. I mean, I didn't see you play it. I just saw it on your list of recently played games. We are losers! All right, 8:45. I think that's the last game I'm going to play for today. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We'll have the full arsenal of Gaming Morning Show available to you. Yeah, we're going to make it happen soon. I think that's going to be the next edition of GMS Games. I like to do the prop hunt thing, because Nintendo, you said you have some already ready. Chris is on board. Anyone else interested in playing prop hunt, please let us know in the Discord. If you don't know where our Discord is, it's available by going to this place. That's how you can find it. Discord, Patreon, and such. Our Patreon early adopter tier still available. You can join. It's $4 per month, and it will last into perpetuity as much as we can add to it going forward. Always appreciate it. Also, big thanks to Nancy for the follow on Facebook Gaming. Always appreciate those. Finding us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. It is COD Bakwa, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. That's where you can find that. What do we got? I've told you a couple of the headlines of the day. Ashley Judd, 55-hour trek through the Congo rainforest after breaking the leg, and was helped by many, many people, contributing to her getting to a South African hospital. Right now, no timeline for when she'll be able to walk again, but there was thoughts. Oh, that's true. We might not be back after the debut of gaming and morning entertainment. It's a cool new show. Check it out. Even Bob would attest. Here, we'll check it out. Ready? Bob, tell everyone about this new show.
GMS.
No, not GMS.
Gaming Morning Show.
No, you heard him. He said game.
Gaming Morning Show.
No, he said
Gaming Morning
Show. Well,
Show.
apparently he doesn't know much about it, so game is all the rage. But yeah, be sure to check out Games with Sports.Gaming, and followed up by MGS by Look It's Myco. So Ashley Judd shared some pictures according to Susie Byrne of Yahoo News. A new organization, Breakdown Stigma, is supporting the black community with mental health, according to Joelle Goldstein of People. 4 female psychologists have created this mental health company. It's called, I thought it was called Breakdown Stigma, but it's actually called Black Mental Wellness. And it's focused on helping with this issue. National Alliance of Mental Illness reporting that black adults in the U.S. are more likely than white adults to report persistent symptoms of emotional distress, but only 1 in 3 black adults who need mental health care receive it. Sean, this really stood out because they're making an ambassador program for students and working professionals in order to promote mentorship and establish partnerships across the country. We'll link to the article again, but be sure to check this out. It's happening through the work of People. The article is Joelle Goldstein. Bob, blink twice if you're in trouble. Oh no, be chaotic, chat. We like to share all sorts of good stories. I mean, the other one was Krispy Kreme related Nintendo. And that was the fact that Krispy Kreme has a Mars donut, but it's only available to those who signed up to have their name shot to the moon. Moon. Apparently, word has it that if you signed up, as 11 million people did, and participated in NASA's Send Your Name to Mars. I said the moon. I meant Mars. You know what I mean. Mars. There's a boarding pass that people had received after signing up for this program, and if they take their boarding pass to Krispy Kreme, they get a free Mars donut tomorrow. Sean had probably the best quote with this story, saying, probably just be easier to go buy a donut. So, it's true. It's true. Alien, what do you think?
Alien says it was pretty okay.
See, Bob's fine. Y'all were worried about Bob. Bob is okay. Bob, are you pretty okay?
Oh, yeah.
See, Bob's fine. Don't worry about it, chat. If Bob wasn't fine, do you think he would tell us about the coffee he's drinking?
Mug life. Stream steam.
See? Bob's got it. Okay. However, if you're still interested in finding more about the gaming and morning entertainment show,
follow us on Twitter at sports.gaming.
Or the morning gaming show.
Follow us on Twitter at Look It's Mike O.
So yeah, there's a whole bunch of options. All right. We told you about all those things. Here is your gaming morning show, morning gaming re-news. If you missed any of it,
hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
That's what we are on Twitter at WatchGMS. Nintendo Direct scheduled for today. There's going to be news about Nintendo stuff happening. It's going to be a lot of fun. You should definitely check it out. Adam Bankhurst of IGN has a preview. There you go. Bada bing. COD Bakwa Season 2. It's going to start later this month. There's a trailer, according to Austin Goslin of Polygon. There you go. What else you want? You want Xbox Game Pass? Okay, fine. Get Xbox Game Pass, too. Liana Rupert, a Game Informer, says there's going to be 7 new games. There you go. Check it out, chat. If you miss any of it, damn it. I clicked links twice. The Game Informer one. Whatever. Just go here.
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
Out today, 30XX for PC. Shores Unknown for PC. Wolf Team Classic PC. Void Gore for PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Shattered Tale of the Forgotten for PC. Kick It Bunny, Xbox One, and PC, which was beat out for our name of the morning.
Hashtag GMS Name of the Morning.
Nebuchadnezzar, out today for PC. I told you, chat, that you're going to love the clip of the day. I know this because I've already put it out there. And that's because it's yesterday's clip of the day. I didn't clip anything today, but yesterday's was hilarious. So it's the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, everyone. It's the clip of the day. Able to actually catch the show. So I'll do that soon. It is 6:26 on the West Coast. It is 9:26 on the East. And it is 2:26 for those watching in the UK. Good morning, Dr. Chick. Thanks for being here. And I love waffles more than pancakes. You know what you can do with your waffle?
Pancake.
Yeah, that's right, Bob.
Put it on a pancake.
That's right. Let's work on our timing.
Put it on a pancake.
Oh, Bob. Wait, it's me then you. Okay, so it's you know
Put
what you
it
can,
on a pancake.
No. You know what you can do with your waffles?
Put it on a
That's
pancake.
right. That's what you can. Is not the chaos hour.
Bob is losing his mind.
I'm losing my mind because Bob keeps interrupting me. I'm in the hosting chair. Bob.
Put it on a pancake.
Waffles are pretty good, though. I throw back to yesterday's clip of the day because, honestly, I didn't clip anything today. So, Grim, nope, it was from yesterday. Damn it, Bob. Archie, thanks for being here. Walks in, grabs a cookie. Yeah, would you like to see the house? I can show you the house if you'd like to. I could give you the sales pitch of the house. Sorry, I actually didn't do the intro song right. It's the clip of yesterday. Clip yesterday. Poor Bob. Bob is fine, Grim. Don't worry about it. Bob, if you're fine, say zesty.
Zesty.
Thanks, Bob. Yes, please. Does the house come with freshly baked cookies? Yes, Archie. If you buy this house, we guarantee that you have the ability to get fresh baked cookies anytime you want. You just have to cook them. Alex Free. Bob is fine. Chat. Bob is fine. Yeah, we're only on till 9, Jabner, but we'll be back Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Thank you for asking, Super. How was work for you? How was work for you, Super? You good? All right, what are your takeaways? No, Bob is fine. Grim. Bob is fine, okay? You know, he's got his opportunity. Oh, thanks, Jabner. I appreciate that. Bob is fine. Bob's actually in the shower.
Does anyone have my Dr. Squatch soap?
I think we can get that for you, Bob. What are you going to have afterward? Do you want some coffee?
Mug life.
Okay, fair enough, Bob. This is probably my favorite one that we don't get to use.
All right, everyone get their tube amusement devices.
Yeah, everyone got their tube amusement devices. What were your takeaways that were pretty okay? We do this at the end of the show every single day. Let us know what you remember. What'd you learn today? We learned from Grim Toga that Grim has 2 bad food takes, and that is Bob is fine, that crepes are not pancakes, and that calzones are not pizza. They're 2 different, very distinct things. Thanks again, Jabner, for offering that. Everyone who gave us the hosts today, appreciate it. Bob is fine. What a butt face. Yeah, that's right. Way to say PG-13, Archie. I appreciate that. Give the stink eye. Everyone, give Super's partner at this place in the firm, the Stink Eye. Will Arnett is fine. Bob is totally not fine. Bob is fine. Sports Talk Gaming. Killing me. Bob, if you're fine.
Put it on a pancake.
See, I told you. All right, we got to go. We are going to send you over, for those watching on Twitch, to Lazabean. Lazabean is on. If you've never been here for a Gaming Morning Show transfer, otherwise known as a raid, please say good morning from GMS. Thanks for everyone who hung around. I am Ryan. Big thanks to Alex for joining us. Tonight, 4:30 p.m. Pacific time, the fan-controlled football draft. Greg Meskel joined us, the play-by-play voice of FCF. And, of course, in 1 hour from now, Austin Attack 12 is starting the 24-hour charity stream. Please give Austin all the love. Bob is fine. Calzones are not pizza. We will be back tomorrow on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Great Wednesday!
Zesty. 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 Put it on a pancake.